Okay.
Right.
Okay, now you can hear us. Welcome to Debauchery D&D. Another week there. Had a little bit of sound issues right there in the beginning, like every single other stream on the internet. So it's like whenever you do these live streams, there's always something. But hey, I am Tony. We're about to play some D&D here, some Dwarven Forge. I want to thank you all for watching, all our Facebook Live fans. We've been doing really good on there. Thank you. Thank you to our YouTube fans, and thank you to, of course, our Twitch fans and our subscribers. We love all y'all showing up. We very appreciate your support so much. Also want to thank Todd over at D&D Creative Table Designs. As usual, you know, I'm always posting in there every other day. It almost seems like. Is if you're wondering what they are one of the top 10 Facebook pages for Dungeons & Dragons on Facebook. And it's really amazing. They have over 20,000 members now. And it's a wonderful community of people that basically, you know, they build terrain, they paint miniatures, they write modules, pretty much anything that's tabletop related. They're just a really, really great, you know, page for it. I highly suggest you join. We can go ahead if somebody wants to drop, I think it's !creative, D&D creative, or just creative. That will go ahead and throw up a link right there in chat. Also want to thank Reaper Miniatures. Big shout out to them. Reaper is upping us. They are being awesome this week. I heard recently, Eric, if I'm wrong, can correct me, that we're going to be able to give away a big one of their boats. The brand new boat that they just came out with. We're going to be getting that as a giveaway. And that's going to be running in our... And I think since now it's confirmed, I think I can say it, right, Eric?
You can, yeah, we don't have a date yet, but feel free to drop the name, sir.
Okay, so now that my business director, who tirelessly works behind the scenes to get all these things done while I do the creative juice, and then JC, of course, is the tech. But we have got a very special guest star. Not only do we have, of course, Ann Carlton, the wonderful Ann, and the wonderful Stefan, both who are really talented people, coming to our next game in January. We also have Luke Gygax himself, who will be playing in this game, and it's going to be a charity game for the Wounded Warrior Project. So we really hope y'all watch that and really help them out. One of the few things I always tell my stepson is, you know, I don't mind my taxes going up to, like, for education, for veterans, things that better our society. And if anybody's willing to go out there and walk, if anybody's willing to walk into a machine gun for me, so I can sit here and continue to be safe and go to sleep at night, darn it, you know what? Taxes can go up for you. I don't mind. So yeah, definitely tune into that. There's going to be some major giveaways. We're talking Dwarven Forge, we're talking Reaper, we're talking Troll Lord. Like I said, that boat, plus, you know, Reaper gifts. I mean, it's just going to be giveaway bonanza on that show. And of course, let's also thank Troll Lord Games. Troll Lord, Chuck over there, is a really great site. If you're looking for things that can basically enhance your game, like supplements, as well as modules, new spells, things that basically, you know, expand the horizon of currently what you have for D&D outside just the player's handbook and the source material that's already out there. So yeah, we highly suggest that you check them out. All right, so this is another Evil Party episode, and we will get into that in a second. This is 5e rules. Everybody is now level 6. You can check our schedule. We'll be getting back into the Monday games very soon. We weren't having our Monday video games recently because one of the players has started a job that he was in for a few weeks, but hopefully we'll be back into that soon. We'll see how that turns out. So you can check the schedule for that. And of course, our painting show is coming. That's one of the reasons we were talking to Reaper, seeing when those miniatures are coming, so we can go ahead and get that kicked off for you. All right, so I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, and we can start with, well, I might as well start with, he's at the top of the line here. So Eric.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Eric. I play Cutter. He's a Wood Elf Barbarian. He's the last of his clan, but he's hoping to start his new clan someday with his love interest / fiance Tempest.
All right. And I think Winged, is he here yet, or is he running a little bit late still?
He's still late, yeah.
Okay, we have a player, Winged, you know him. If you watched our stream for a while, he has a job that kind of cuts right into the stream, but he always races to get here, and he's now Lucius the Damned. He's a wizard. He is getting all into his makeup and everything for the stream in just a minute. And then Space.
Guys, Space. Tonight I'm playing Tempest, the half-elf storm sorceress. Oh my gosh, I played too many characters. I don't know who I am today, but hopefully we can beat the RPOs tonight. So
somebody that rolls better than last week, right?
Well, you know, all my spells are DC, so I'm not gonna be the one rolling.
Oh, you're not worried. All right. So next is let's go ahead and go with Young.
Hello guys, my name is Young. I play Yuri, the resident ancient paladin here, and I'm just looking to smack some things to hit with some of my radiant damage, and let's just have some fun.
Oh yeah, Yuri loves to smite. And last but certainly not least, we always love to have her, Miss Exile.
Hi, I'm Exile. I'm going to be playing Claudia Oldworth, the Vampire Paladin.
All right, Vampire Pally, and I'm going to lower that fog. That's a little bit too much, I think, there. Let's lower that. We got the fog machine pumping, but we want to make sure they can see the terrain there. All right, so the last time we left the evil team, real quick recap. Obviously, we're not going to go through the entire season. I think we're already on like episode 7 or 8 here. Episode 7. The last time we left them, they had gone down to the sewers at the behest of one of Lucius's former, I guess, love interest, you could call it. And they had a child, and he didn't know that she was pregnant when he left and sought adventure elsewhere. And unfortunately, now that child, he was told, was kidnapped and brought down to the sewers by her new husband, who intends to use this child for some dark ritual. And Lucius needs to get a hold of the scepter that was down there with a stone on top of it. And they're working on looking around in this sewer. And they've already been attacked by, and I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong again. I know I am. But
I'll do it for you. It's called an Otyug.
It's an Otyug, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's called an OT, a big garbage monster that lives in poopy and piss. So they're attacked by 2 of them. And then as they continue down the sewers, they had heard they were being called. Little did they know that telepathic call was actually from the OTR. They have that limited telepathic power. And they followed this, and they saw in front of them the body of what looks to be like a man, as well as a young, smaller body that could possibly be, they haven't had time to check it yet, maybe Lucius's, son. We don't know yet. But before that could happen, out of the muck, and of course there's all this treasure in this room as well. They saw swords and armor and all sorts of things sticking out. But before they could take advantage of that, the Otyugs, and I think I got it right, jumped out of their slime pits and ambushed these people, or ambushed the party from all sides here. And that is where we are now, is they have been ambushed, and we are right at the top of the round, and they're going to try to battle their way out of here. And right now it is, let's see whose turn it is. The very top. Oh, it's actually Mr. Cutter himself, and you had already tossed Tempest out of the danger, so she's now behind you. You should be able to see that. So Tempest is safe for the moment from the Otyug. Oh, we had a little bit of a little earthquake there. All right. So now, what do you want to do, Eric? Or Cutter?
Am I starting now? Because I actually, however you'd like to do it. Last session, I used my first turn to extricate Tempest from that bad spot with the Otyug.
Okay then. Then we will move on to, but he is not here right now. Lucius, but he is not here.
Skip him.
What'd you say?
You just skip him.
Yeah, we can do that. He'll hold a turn. Let's go to Space. What would you like to do, Space?
I think I already did the enlarge spell on the 2 of you, right? Yuri and Cutter?
Yep, yes. We are both.
Okay, so I'm holding concentration for that. So I'm gonna do I will do a command spell on the one right in front of us, right in front of me, Cutter and I.
All right.
He has to roll a DC 17 Wisdom save.
All right, Otyug is rolling. That's the big Otyug. You can tell it's actually a little bit bigger than the other 2 as well. You can see that. So you're in front of the big daddy. And of course, you're still smelling all the excrement of the sewer. And this is the area where it looks like wisdom, right? You said wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is the area you can tell it smells a little bit worse because there's a lot of rotting flesh, bodies. This is where the Otyugs had been bringing the victims. Some of the homeless people had to come into the sewers for safety to get away from the thieves and the rapscallions. They had come down here, but unfortunately only met their demise in the sewers at the maws and inside the guts of these Otyugs. And let's see if I beat that. I don't hear any. I failed.
Yeah, you failed. So I would tell him to grovel, and he falls prone on his turn. And I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken that, and I'm gonna do vicious mockery on him.
And that doesn't require they understand your language, right?
Hold on, let me see real quick.
As long as it doesn't, you're good to go.
Yeah, it says you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range.
Okay, you'd have to be able to speak their language. Then I'm trying to think here.
No, it doesn't say it has to understand my language. It just says you speak. I'll put it in the thing for you. Hold on.
I don't think it requires you to actually understand you, does it?
I don't think so, unless it's undead. Oh, actually, no. It says if it doesn't understand your language,
yeah,
or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Do you speak? I doubt you do. But do you speak Otyugh?
What is that? No.
You should. I'll let you keep the spell. It'd be funny. It'd almost be funny to RP that, like you're trying to do. It's like, wait, man.
Well, if I can't do that, then I'll just do a different spell if it can't understand me instead of. So I'll just do a chromatic orb instead. At first level.
Never bad.
17.
Let's see. That hits.
And it's gonna be thunder damage. And then I'm gonna spend my 2 sorcery points to quicken that, and I'm gonna do vicious mockery on it.
Got it. Okay, so we're looking at 13 points of damage right there. And then you're making fun of it. And vicious mockery, I think, is different. That one doesn't require the understanding, right?
At least
No,
so.
it does not.
I don't think so. I think if vicious mockery, it doesn't matter. It's like
it says if the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on the wisdom saving throw. So
you're just going garbly goo.
I'm gonna say to him in a deep voice. I'm gonna be speaking primordial, like a fire elemental. So it's gonna sound like fire in his head. I'm gonna say, "You will die here," and then you have to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
All right, and that's against the one that's the big one right in front of y'all.
Yeah, the one right in front of us.
Okay.
You were gonna say like your mom is an ogre or something like that.
I think
I don't know your mom is an ogre. So disrespectful. I don't want to disrespect him like that.
Well, he is thoroughly insulted. You have certainly.
So hold on, I have to roll it. Did it roll it already? No, I didn't roll it. I'm sorry. So it takes 6 points of damage.
6 points. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn. So
you can tell him that he smells good. That'd be offensive.
So you have disadvantage on the next attack.
All right. So I've got disadvantage, and let me see again. How many points of damage?
So altogether, it should be 19.
19. Okay. On the big guy. Okay. All right. So you described your vicious mockery and your chromatic orb, the thunder, formed in your hands, and it came out, the sparks again, and just lit up the sewer as it goes through. You already have that kind of the light a little bit in there, but slammed into the Otyugh and left a burn mark in one of its tentacles as it reared up and screamed out in pain, looking at you. All right. Next is the small Otyugh 2. All right. So we'll just so everybody knows, this is large Otyugh. This is small Otyugh 1. This is small Otyugh 2. Small Otyugh 2. Oh, it's still Lucius's turn though. I guess we'll still hold off to the end though because it's not top of the round. All right, so small Otyugh 2 begins to walk towards Lucius.
Okay, so in that case, I've been getting some messages from Josh. Let's go ahead and just have him blast with one of his most powerful single shot attacks.
Okay, you can do that first too. Obviously before. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't have access to his character sheet.
Let me give it to you right now. Take 2 seconds.
What spell is he gonna use? Hope it's
I
not
don't know.
fireball.
Give it to Andreasa or Tempest.
Okay, you got it.
If he has any buff spells, you could have him do a buff spell. That would actually be a good thing. But I don't know how he thinks.
He said just shoot something.
Oh.
There you go, Sparrow. He's at the bottom of the journal. Lucius Brevin.
Okay,
He's
probably gonna have him do it like well, if this loads. Okay, he's gonna do a lightning bolt at the Altiog right in front of him at level 3? 2. I'm sorry, 2. No, that is level 3. I'm sorry.
all right.
So you have to make a DC 15 dex save.
DC 15 dex. Let's go for it. Ooh, I think I got it.
Oh shit.
That's a crit.
For half damage.
For half damage, yeah. So that's 16 points of lightning damage.
All right, so how much? Let's see. 32 on the one in front. Well, 16 because of half.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead, take that off.
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead. You kind of wish it was dead, but sadly, it is not dead. So minus 16. All right, so you would cast. Let's see. As you do that, your lightning bolt. You see, Lucius. Now he's come back from the dead. His chest begins to glow red. The symbol pulsates with power as this lightning. A small cloud forms above him, and he reaches his hand into it and grabs the lightning itself. It's like amazing. His hand glows at power and throws it at the Otyugh, but the Otyugh is able to put its 2 tentacles up, and although it burns and pushes back the Otyugh, you could tell the main burst of the attack was wasted on the strong underside skin of the Otyugh. And now it is small Otyugh turns. And now, since he's been attacked, he looks at Lucius.
Can you see if I don't know if he did mage armor last time.
Yeah, he always does. I know Lucius, so I'll give him the mage armor because I know he always every single time would do that. So, all right. So now it is him, and we are gonna go. And the first attack, he moves up to Lucius, nice and close, and gets a tentacle attack here. And the first one.
I'm gonna shield that. I'm gonna shield that.
All right.
Mage armor.
Hold on 1 second, too. I just got
16. Yeah. Okay, I can shield that.
You're holding me really well right now. Thank you, Andreasa.
I'm trying.
He's back. Okay.
I'm not quite back. I mean, unless I want to expose everybody. I'm just really trying to, yeah. I'm immediately indisposed.
You're indisposed?
Trying to do a lot of things at once.
All right. Okay. All right, so next, you shielded that first one, so now it's going to make another attack with its other tentacle. I just had to fix that. There we go.
Miss.
That one is a miss, and the final it makes with a bite. And then I'll describe this
Miss.
Ooh, crit fail too. All right, very lucky for very lucky for Lucius there. All right, so as you
are
as
nothing.
as the Otyugh moves and slops its way through the feces and the bodies and the rotting flesh of the ground, it arches up on Lucius. Lucius is able, he quickly shields himself as you see the shield come over and stops the first attack from going off as the Otyugh, reels back in frustration. Then the other attack, Lucius, using his elven dexterity, is able to almost push off and jump above the other tentacle that tries to get his foot, landing squarely and safely. And then the final moment, Lucius is able to see as this maw comes down and its desperate attack trying to get this elf. It tries to bite him, but again, Lucius pushes himself flat against the wall and the maw just goes by him and he's able to just get out of the way as it rears up, preparing itself again. And now it is the Smiter's turn. All right, Smiter, you're up. Yuri, the Smite Master. You might be muted.
I don't see her at her station actually.
Oh, Yuri stepped away. No. All right.
Good thing this isn't a live stream.
All right. Well, we are waiting on Yuri for just a moment. But we all know what Yuri's going to do.
Remember, you guys get an extra D4 with your attacks.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you have rage, but you have advantage on strength checks and saving throws too.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, what do y'all think of the hidden light pucks? Better?
Love it.
I didn't even notice they were. I didn't even notice them.
It should be giving you subtle ambient god rays through the grates of the sewer. That's the goal of it.
What is the +4 coming from?
We are growth.
What did you say, Exile?
Enlarge, reduce unknown.
Ah, all right. Just making sure it wouldn't clash with the thing I'm planning.
I'm gonna move on to the next person until Yuri gets back.
But she just got back.
Oh, there's Yuri. Okay, Yuri.
There, you're charging.
Thank you. All right, trying to charge computer.
We need you to smite it up. It's your
All
turn.
right.
Oh, holy smiter.
Okay, so I'm currently in front of which one?
The big one.
You could see your wings. I'll show you where you're at. You are right here, Yuri. That's you. So you're near small Otyugh 1 that has no damage done to it. Or you could go to small Otyugh 2, which Lucius has already done 16 points of damage to.
I thought she was in a room with us.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, she came in a room with us.
Was she? Okay, if that's fine. I had moved her character because I couldn't leave it inside the terrain. I apologize. So she was in there, that's fine. All right, so she's in here with you then. Either which way, you still have access to attack any of the 3 that you choose to attack, whether it's the large Otyugh that's already had damage, or the 2 small, whatever one you can get either from where your position is at.
I'm gonna go for the really big one that I'm currently right next to.
All right, the really big one. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go for the really big one.
Okay.
Remember, you wasn't here when I was saying it, but you have an extra D4 and advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Yep, noted.
All right.
Smite.
Roll it up. Smite it.
That's 6 radiant with 14 slashing, so that's 20 points of damage. That's just the first hit.
But it doesn't hit though, unfortunately, because it's only a 10.
Damn
oh
it.
no.
No! The darn! The smiter has not smited!
It's okay.
Oh,
That hit?
that hits.
That hit.
That hits. Oh.
I'm gonna
Guess I
roll
should
the
have talked
D8s.
trash.
I'm gonna roll the D8s separately because wanted to make sure I hit that one. So you get 16 points of radiant.
All right, 2d8 for 16.
It's 2d8, so it's 16 points of radiant on top of 11 points of slashing. So altogether, that will be 27 points of damage.
On top of a D4.
Oh, wait, I forgot about that. Whoopsies.
Right.
And that was for the big one, right? The big one right in front of you. That already had
for
damage.
the big one. Plus
All
one.
right, so minus 27 comes off that bad boy. All right, do you want to describe your attack?
You can describe it.
All right, and that D4 that also comes off?
I thought that was just for the actual attack. No?
Okay.
No, that's for all your attacks. You get an extra D4 of damage.
So it's actually 27
one
to hit.
more hit point. So one more hit point. Hey, man, one hit point makes a difference. Let me tell you, it all makes a difference. Minus one. All right. So Yori, you come over. You go up with your wings, even though you're a fallen Aasimar. Your wings go out, and you fly up, and you rear up with your greatsword. And as this thing, you can see it's in the motion of trying to attack, Cutter and trying to get over to space because it's not paying attention. As you see its tentacle go up, you come over and you slash its one tentacle off, and you land, your wings still flap down like this in the superhero pose with your great sword like that as you stand back up, ready for another attack. It reels back in pain. Blood and green spitting out everywhere onto the walls. And now is 27 points of damage. Nice. It is now small Otiog 1's turn. And who is it near? It is near the other smiter of the group.
Wait, you said 27? Is that the 16 plus 11?
That's the 16 plus 11, so that's 27 points of damage.
28.
28, yeah.
28, yeah.
Oh, I took another point off, so I'm sorry. I kept saying 27 again, but I took the other point off to one more point. I'm not gonna hustle you off for one hit point. Darling, I got you now. It was all part of my diabolical plan. All right. So small OTR comes in, and it's going to attack Miss Claudia. This Dampier, which I love that character because I'm a huge Vampire Hunter D fan. So any character that's part vamp is cool, or born vampire, or half vampire. All right. So now it's tentacle, and it's gonna go after it. Let's see, Claudia. That I know hits.
I'll shield so it doesn't.
Oh, shield. All right, so that's done. Next comes another tentacle whipping at you. All right, that one probably does, but that's just, wait a minute, might not. What's your AC?
Currently, it is 26.
That's not going to hit then. Because if your AC is 26, 18's not going to do it. All right.
Thank you, shield spell.
So, yeah, and then next bite. All right, so all three of these attacks, they miss, trying to go after you. And the shield spell, where I thought it worked for the first attack, it worked for all three? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking old. Okay, don't worry about it. I was thinking arrows, like old school with arrows.
It works until the start of your next turn.
All right, so thank God, this other Otiog, you not even paying attention. It had kind of slipped back into the muck, and it rises up from behind you. You don't even notice it, but something tells you, your vampire senses. You quickly look around, and right as it goes to embrace you with both things, you're able to use your dexterity to, again, run up the wall and flip over out of the way of both of these tentacles. It roars in frustration, slamming its tentacles against the wall, trying to catch you, but you're already out of that position. Thinking it could catch you as you land, on your hands, thinking it has the advantage with the back. It goes to snap at your back, hoping to get you at the spine and break your back and rip you in the air. But luckily, you flatten yourself against the ground and do a quick log roll as its face just plants into the ground, and you flip back up on your feet, ready to go. And now, it is actually Claudia's turn. Revenge! Revenge!
Can I move just into that doorway next to me there so I can have everyone in line of sight?
Which door? The one that
Yuri is in.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I just want to move a little bit close to that so everyone is in line of sight for me.
And that will not provoke an attack of opportunities because it had moved right up on you, so you're still within melee combat range of it. So,
yep.
So you don't have to worry about that, but it's right up on you at this moment. All right, is there anything else you want to do? Obviously, besides attack and smite it, kill it.
I'm going to cast Bless at 2nd level.
All right.
So I can get everyone blessed.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell a booming blade on it.
Ooh. Now if it moves, I think, or something like that, it takes damage.
Yeah.
Take
All
the
right.
extra damage.
Can you remind me what Bless does again?
It lets you add a d4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Ooh, that's much better than old school Bless. Well, about
Does
the same
a
thing.
17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Can I add a smite to this?
You sure can. I don't see why you couldn't.
Right.
You
I'll
got
add-
smite. You can smite. You got smiting left and smite it up.
I'll add another 3rd level smite.
So far, you've done 15 damage.
Yuri, how many d8s does a 3rd level smite add again?
4. Third level?
Third level would be 4.
Oh
So
my
it's
god!
It was 2 for the first level, and then you get 1 more for every level after that. Because the first is always 2.
My one shot it.
You also get an
low
extra
damage.
D8 for if it's undead, fey, or fiend. If I'm not mistaken.
All right, so 27 damage total.
Woo!
Only 27.
That's some
So
pretty
casual.
damage right there. That's some
Only
sweet
27 damage and a bless on everyone.
stuff. Thank God for 5e rules.
Thank God for Exile.
Yeah, thank you, Exile. You're
All right,
blessing the party. All right, let's go. All right,
that'll
and
be the end of
next-
my turn.
You got it. And so that's that. And now it is the large Altuyu turn. It goes last. All right. Lucky for you, it doesn't have any bonuses to hit or anything. It's just bigger and beefier. All right, so it's gonna go for, since Cutter's the one trying to protect, space. Although Yuri had hit it already. It's gonna go for Yuri because you had already hit it.
You have
Yep.
disadvantage.
All right, cut it. That's right, because you insulted it. You told it looked like it smelled bad.
Oh, good.
All right, attack disadvantage on Yuri. I'm rolling bad tonight anyway, so yeah,
That doesn't hit.
I know it doesn't. None of these are gonna hit because it's on disadvantage.
No. The first attack. Any attack after the first one is regular.
Oh, that's right. I always forget. All right.
I mean, but you wasn't
No.
lying.
That still misses. I am rolling terrible. Space, you giving me your bad
No,
roll
no,
infection.
No, don't blame that on
Can't-
me.
Take it back. Take it
No.
back.
Do
All
not
right.
blame that on me.
All right. Well, here's the bite. Let's see if I get the bite. I'm probably gonna miss. Oh, wait a minute. Does that hit, Yuri? 19?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Well, darn it. this
Not really shield
large
for that one.
this large Altuyu turns around, because Yuri, you were up on it. It was probably right about here because it was in front of Cutter, and you came up on it, and it goes to turn to attack you, and you were able to take your shield, slap the first tentacle away. You could tell just the blunt damage injury hurts it a little bit as it pulls back its tentacle. It tries to quickly take its tentacle and come from above and get behind to grab you by the belt that's on the back so it can lift you up and throw you off angle, but you're too smart for that. You definitely are able to just take the hilt of your sword and slam it into this thing and push its tentacle into the ground, forcing it to pull its tentacle away. And in its final frustration, it goes to snap at you, only to have you jump and juke out of the way, out of its thing. And you are free. All right. And now it goes back to Cutter's turn.
All right. Well, I lost my rage that I used at the beginning of last turn because I just used to try and toss Tempest out of the way. So I'm going to use my final rage and re-rage.
But you got an inspiration for tossing your teammate.
I did.
Hang on. He
Oh,
was still
correct.
attacked last round, so he would still have his rage.
He did not. He actually just tossed Tempest. Unless that
No,
counts.
you were attacked.
No, I wasn't attacked either.
Didn't it just try to attack you?
No, that was Yuri.
Oh, darn! I wish I had known that. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have done that to me easier.
Yeah,
I'm not nice, DM.
Thanks, Exile. So I will. I'm gonna join my 10-foot stature now with this large spell. So I'm gonna bring my equally large +2 longsword up high over my head, and I'm gonna swing at that sucker and get my pluses to hit. So first I'll roll my d4. So this is my bonus. It's +1. Okay, fine.
Wow, we are rolling so many ones tonight.
Oh, and you know what?
Oh my God!
I think it's selling us something, AJ.
Yeah, so I think
everybody's rolling ones.
So that's just my bonus. Hold on, that's just my bonus. And my actual attack is 17, so it'd be 18.
That hits. That hits. That hits.
So he does 11 plus a d4 damage. Oh, 12 plus 4.
Yeah, okay.
That's 15. And my second attack is my bless spell. 2 plus my regular attack is 22. And so damage is 11 plus 1, so 12. So 12 plus what was it then?
We rolling so badly.
12 plus
my
15.
God.
I think this session will be
27.
the most any of us have ever used D4s.
Yeah.
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 27
For
27
sure.
points of damage.
27 points of damage.
Yeah, over between the two attacks. The second one is if you're ever doing one at a time, the second one is a 12.
All right, so you did a total of 27 though to the big one.
Yeah, sure did.
All right, go ahead. You want to describe your attack there?
Yeah, so as I said, because he's tall now, although this Atyug is probably even taller still, he raises his hand using leverage and slashes down viciously, and then almost like a dance, because they do have a very acrobatic kind of style of combat, kind of flip in the air like a roundhouse with my body and come around with the same exact blow in the same spot.
All right. And it rears. Some of like the chunks of old dried like stuff that's caked onto it just fall into the ground. All right. And now it is Lucius's turn.
All right. So
Lucius
this thing's
the
right in
Damned.
front of me, correct?
Yes, it is. You are looking into the mouth of this creature, just like the purple worm. Poor Lucius.
That sounds so bad. All right. So I am going to hold out this tooth that I took from the last that last creature that we killed, that last Utiug, and I'm going to smile and say, Dientis Pothiacum Galaxium. And I hold the tooth, and the symbol on my chest begins to just glow, and it just beats in red, and just and then I cast Toothy Torrent.
All right, this is a new spell that Lucius had told me he wanted. That basically kind of like similar to Ice Storm, but with teeth.
It requires concentration, or actually, this one's going to be an instantaneous, because I have two choices. So, I pressed my bloody tooth to the charcoal-looking scarification of the seal of Hades, and I conjure a gushing rain of sharp teeth from the realms of the dead. Choosing a point I can see within range, I then choose whether I would like to conjure an instantaneous blast of teeth or a prolonged torrent. I'm going to choose an instantaneous blast.
Teeth.
In either case, all creatures within 20 feet of that point, and of course, I'm going to put it a little bit farther behind because I don't want to hit myself. Within 20 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw or suffer 4d10 piercing and slashing damage. On a save, the creature in the AoE takes half damage, but I'm going to twist my hand and move it and dig my own fingernails into the tooth and change that into a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, actually, let me double check that I can do that because I think I might have used that last round. 1 second, because I can only use it one time per rest. Let's see if I took some notes here. Maybe somebody in the crowd or somebody here can tell me if we used that last time, because I don't think I wrote that down. Let's see.
I
here.
cannot remember what all my players do on every move. I'm gonna be honest. That would be.
I know. I remembered we did. I remember. I tried to make an intelligence save, but I wasn't sure if it was the Otiog. Was it the Otiog last time?
I believe it was the Otiog.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can't change it. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, Dex it is. Here it goes. He's gonna fail. I've been rolling like crap all night. Yeah, see. Don't
Well, that's great for us.
Yeah, I remember all that shit all night. That's all good. I got infected by Space's hack.
I'm squinting.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you hacked roll 20 and gave me the bad roll.
I did not. I just had a good luck charm, and I don't have them anymore. So now you have bad luck.
So I have failed. How much damage do I take? Oh,
24 piercing and slashing damage.
Oh,
from the domain of hell.
All right. You want to describe how it looks as it comes out, or?
So, as you can see in the screen over there in front of us, it's just right in front of me. I look at it and I grimace, and I take the tooth and I press it up against the seal of Hades, and then from the seal itself, it's like a toothy. I released a tooth like this, and from the seal, a rain of teeth, just a blast of sharp, crooked teeth from demons and all sorts of creatures shoot forth and blast this creature right in the face and its mouth and its gums, slashing them and clawing the tentacles for I'm not sure how much damage it bloodies it up, but it just flushes out, and I laugh and my eyes go dark.
You get an image in your mind because this thing has limited telepathy. After you laughed at it, it understands at some level you must be, insulting it. And in your mind, you see an image of that very same Otiog eating your innards, your spleen, your liver is flopping out and spilling onto the ground, all while blood is coming out of your mouth and you're still alive. And you get a sense of not just pleasure and satisfaction, but fulfillment. Like it's not hungry anymore. All right.
Like it's not hunting me anymore.
Not hungry.
Oh,
like
hungry.
Yeah, like it's gonna eat you, and it's getting great pleasure from
okay.
eating
I got it. Okay, I got it.
Insides. All right, so now it is Tempest's turn.
I'm going to do a chromatic orb at 3rd level.
Never a bad choice.
18. Oh, let me roll my D4 first. Hold on. 21.
Everybody just rolling so good but me.
So yeah, 21. So that's 21 points of damage. That's gonna be lightning damage. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to inspire Yuri. I'm gonna say, I don't believe in you. You can't do it. But here's some inspiration.
I don't believe in you. You can't do it. That's reverse psychology.
And I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
It has to be reverse psychology. That's what it is or something.
That's what I thought. I'm like, thank you. Like my question mark is like, thank you.
You're welcome.
Because Yuri's like, well, I'm like, I don't know if I have to beat you up later or just be nice.
Hey, I'm just helping you. I'm just helping you in the long run. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So next, after you've done that and the lightning damage has burned a hole kind of into. You could see like a little bit of the bone structure of this Atuyu and the flab and the fat as it melts off and falls to the ground with a sizzle, and you could smell it. It smells horrible and yet somewhat appetizing. As we all know, fat tastes good. All right. So next is small Atuyu 2. And that is the one in front of Lucius. So it's going to go for Lucius again since it's trying to hurt him. And it swings a tentacle at Lucius. Is that 18, Lucius? Lucius the Damned, does 18 hit you?
Let me check real quick. 1 second. I don't have glasses on with this costume,
Yeah,
so I can't see anything.
You
Your
had your-
shield is gone.
You had your
AC
mage
was at
armor.
16.
Yes, I'm checking. I
I
just can't see anything without my glasses.
If you got your mage armor, maybe, but maybe not.
I have
don't know.
mage armor. Yes, let's go ahead and just check this real quick. It's 13 plus my dex. So I believe it's going to hit me because my dex is 3. So I have 13, 14, 15, 16 AC.
Yeah. All right. So it hits you, and you're grappled, and you can escape on a DC 13, and you're restrained into the grapple end. You're not immobilized though, so you can actually still attack, but you are grappled there. So it picks you up, and now let me do these attacks. Then I'll describe the next one. All right, now it's gonna slam you. Actually, it's gonna bite you first, and then try a slam. So now it's gonna try to bite.
So this will be an advantage. Nice.
I did not know. Oh yeah, because you're
When you're a stranger, any attack against you is advantage.
You see, stream how honest my people are. Back when Eric and a few of these old guys like us played D&D, we didn't have all this stuff. We forget about it. But luckily, I have honest stream people who are like, yeah, man, you got advantage. See how good they are. And now, what's his reward? Most likely death.
Possibly, I took 16 damage from that grapple, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And now this one, no, 8 plus 5 is only 14, buddy.
14. Okay, yeah, my math.
13. What am I thinking? 13. All right, but this next one hits you with the bite, and you have to succeed on a DC Constitution saving throw, DC 15. So do a con save for me and see if you're diseased. You can read. All right, so Lucius is diseased. And it says every 24 hours that elapses, the target might repeat the saving throw, reducing the hit point maximum by 5. 1d10 on a failure. Disease cured on success. Obviously, once you hit the 0, bad things happen. All right. So next, it's diseased you now. Plus, you took another 9 points of damage, and now it's going to do a tentacle slam.
I don't imagine the D4 is going to help with that nat 1.
That was so cold. Definitely probably not going to help. All right,
Nat
so
1. It turns into a 5.
all right, we're going to do 2 dice 6 plus 3. I'm just going to roll it. 1, 2, and then that's plus 3. So 10, would it turn actually 10 points just so it's set up there anyway. All right, so tentacle slam. You got to succeed. Give me a DC 14 con saving throw.
Oof, really sad, but
That's what you get for shooting lightning at the poop monster.
Well, what was that word you used?
Ah! Everybody got a drink. Okay. What do you got
That
there?
is terrible. You get stunned.
Oof.
This is giving me flashbacks.
I really don't want to drink. The only liquid I have nearby is nail polish remover.
No, don't drink.
Don't do that.
And no ivermectin either. All right. Let me not even go there. Let me stop right there. All right, so next is DC 14 con saving throw for you, Mr. Lucius. What do you got?
okay. 1 second. Con save. Let me get that real
We
quick.
got a D4 thanks to our
What's a
sorcerer,
D4?
paladin, cleric, super ninja, vampire.
Did I have a D4 for all my other saves too?
Yes.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
have
were
mattered,
blessed.
though.
That wouldn't have helped you though.
Yeah, I think I got a 1. Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead. You said a Constitution.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
god.
It worked. I transferred
my
the hack.
gosh.
I transferred my hack to him, and it worked.
Oh my
that was
god.
a 2.
What? And I
For the
rolled a
stream, that was
1.
a 2.
You
Yo,
rolled
that
three
was-
ones. Three
Oh my
ones.
One
god.
just now.
Oh, Lucius is definitely Sparrow this week.
I have 10 hit points, by the way, until I hear what happens with this one.
I think
Alright.
Hades wants him.
Aw.
Hades wants him back. All right.
He wants
you
his
take
teeth
10
back.
So you are
Oh
down.
my gosh.
Oh boy.
How much damage did I
with a
take?
roll
No,
of-
he has 10 hit points. You have to roll damage.
well, he takes 10 damage.
No, 2d6 plus 3, isn't it?
Yeah, so it was 10, and I rolled it already. 3 of 4 plus 3 is 10.
Oh.
Oh, it's an automatic 10. Got it.
So yeah, I hit
And if
0
you actually,
completely.
I
So
rolled
yeah, he
it, Eric. If
squeezes
you
me.
look right above it, I
He
actually rolled it.
squeezes me and then squeezes me and grapples me, and then suddenly just slams me right into the ground, and the symbol on me just like
Wait.
glows and then dims.
I got it even better too. The first slam into the ground, but then I go back wall to wall like this. You just see whip like a rag doll whipping Lucius around,
Oh.
and then and just onto the ground. His body slides into the wall, slams, blood and everything coming out, and he looks broken.
Oh
man.
boy.
That is crazy.
All
Oh
right,
boy.
I know.
So-
Yes.
So Lucius is down, and and the small Otyug with its movement, it's gonna move up to get close up here, but the door is being blocked. It looks like we have oh boy, we have the vampire blocking the door, y'all. So we got some interesting things here. I hope this doesn't turn into. This was not intended to
We're
be.
fine. We
Yeah.
got
Oh, we're
It's
definitely.
fine.
Starting
We
to
got
worry.
this.
It's fine. They'll be dead in a few rounds anyway. It's not like
Just
they're
a
gonna
fire.
live.
It's just a fireball.
It's just fireball.
The only one that could do that is unconscious now. So
Yeah. So now it is Smiter's
Hey,
turn. Yuri.
Tony kept talking about the
Yes.
methane. Any fire spell in here will turn into a
That's right.
fireball.
That was the joke. Yeah.
All right. So time for more things to die.
Yes, Smite. Oh, great Smiter.
All right. I'm gonna roll the smite separately because I'm afraid of not hitting.
Come on, Yuri.
I
Do
mean,
it now.
you got bardic inspiration and you got bless.
What's the bardic dogs again?
It's a D6.
There we go. Okay.
Come on, roll good, guys.
The first one was a 10.
Well, you roll your things, man.
Yeah, D6 and D4, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so 1d6 and 1d4. I don't know if
Yeah.
that'll help, but let's try.
Well, you got a
Oh, yeah.
16.
Y'all
Oh,
are super buff.
19.
13 with the
Yeah.
All
It
right,
was a
so
19 for the first one, and you also take 13 slashing with that. Let me just roll a d4. One more d4.
and you're
D6.
attacking the big one, right? Obviously,
Yes.
so yeah, because that's the only one you can get to at this point.
Oh yeah. So that's 10 points of radiant on top of 13 slashing, so that's altogether 23 points of damage.
Ooh.
That's
That's
just
hot.
the first. That's just the first one. The second attack is probably a 30 something at this point.
Oh
Go
my god.
Yuri,
Plus a
go
3.
Yuri.
Uh, 3
She
plus
just
3 plus
slashed.
23, 26, that's 29. I don't think that hits.
Man, there's so many
Damn it,
numbers.
damn it.
I can't. Just tell me the final one. It has a lot of numbers. Tell
Yeah,
me what it all
you
adds
only
up
get
to.
the one die. You only get to use it for one roll.
Oh, my fault. Then it's just the 26.
So what's the total damage?
All right, so that's a little low, but it's okay. So it's 14 plus 5. That's 19 more points of damage.
Plus another D4.
Well, I'll just wait till y'all done. There's a hell of a lot of dice being rolled right now.
That's 3 more, so that's 22. No, 23. 22. Sorry, 22.
All right,
I'm
is that the
wrong.
22
That is
total?
the final tally. 22 total, yeah.
22 total. All right. You want to describe how you attack it? It's not down, but it looks to be hurting a little bit more. Like you can tell it's got nasty slashes and there's blood coming out and profusely. pieces of the protective coating of kind of like old gunk and everything seems to have chipped off a little onto the ground, but it's still
I
up.
chopped another arm off.
You chopping the arm again?
I chopped off another arm.
It's just moving all around. You see the arm flapping, and some of the juice from the thing, it sprays all over you and Cutter and Space. Don't worry, there's no roll, purely RP, but now you're covered with garbage monster inner juice.
I use it to take out some of the fire that's around me.
All right, is there anywhere you want to move to, Yuri, or is that just where you're going?
I'm just staying on that one until it's dead.
All right. So next is small until you 1. And I guess the only person that can attack, is Miss Claudia. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Please don't kill Claudia. 17, I'm pretty sure that misses. Does that hit you, Claudia?
No.
All right. I mean, next, 24. I know that hits. All right. So you are grappled and restrained, and you can escape on a DC.
I'll shield that.
Oh, you're gonna shield that one? Okay, so that one is gone. Lucky that one. And now comes the bite. $20 hit for the bite, I assume.
No.
20 misses? Okay. All right. So you are you're good to go. That misses the 20. So this thing, you use your shield like a spell again, and it comes down trying to hit you with its 2 tentacles, and both times they're just deflected by the shield spell. Shield works a lot differently here. It used to be just arrows. That's all it would deflect. Now it deflects attack. That's powerful. So, and then it tries to bite you as well. But again, it just can't get through this shield that you're holding strong. The two of you are, these tentacles flailing as this half vampire, eyes red, fangs exposed, fighting, fighting. She's not giving up. All right. So Claudia is intensely, enraged, just like Vampire Hunter D. And now it's Claudia's turn.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to target the one that got caught up in the teeth storm, and I'm going to swing at it with my axe, casting Booming Blade again.
Okay. Unfortunately, that does not hit. But don't you have that 1d4 thing?
I do not.
Oh, I thought you were blessed or whatever.
I only cast it at second level, which means only the 4 other members of the party.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't go on you automatically. Okay. All right.
Hey, Lucius, that D4 applies to death saves too.
Nice.
Good to know. All right. So
Lucius gets a bony thumbs up.
I think.
Oh man.
He's not completely dead.
I'm not dead yet.
It's like an episode of Tom and Jerry.
Is there any way I could scoot around that Utyug to get to Lucius? Or no?
I'll tell you what. You give me a contested strength, and we'll say you were able to push through. But that will then kind of open the door.
Have you ever watched anime with tentacles? It's going to be a squeeze.
Oh, God.
Let's not go there.
God.
Let's not.
I don't think those are called animes.
No golden lotus blossoms.
That's called porn.
No golden lotus blossoms that were found by the octopus.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay.
I don't think I could beat this thing in a strength competition.
But you're what is that called again? I'm sorry. You're a paladin.
She's a Dhampir, half vampire, half human.
Damn it. I'm trying, okay? I'm like, damn, Paladin's
So you don't want to try it?
I'll try it.
All right.
What'll happen if she fails?
Nothing. She just won't be able to get past. Like the tentacles are holding her. It's like she tries, but the wall is. It's kind of like a herd of buffalo. You can't push through the herd.
I've heard of buffalo.
I did not roll well, so let's see how this goes.
Got this.
No, she
No.
No.
No, she
No.
Damn it.
All right, so you see Lucius, and you're like Lucius, and your hands you try, and your hands are going through the tentacles, and you just get a hand through, but they're just too strong. These things are like iron, and they hold you back. Like, no, Lucius, no, and that's it.
I can't get like a single tap on him.
Well, I mean, he's a good distance away. You would have had to push
Yeah.
through the tentacles to get to him.
All right, fair enough. That'll be the end of my turn then.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Actually, hang on.
All right, you had something else you want to try?
I'm checking the action economy for it. Okay.
I feel so violated right now.
You were beat against the wall. Poor Lucius has died and been hurt a few times.
Was beat by
Listen-
tentacles.
Lesson to take away from this, kids: when you're playing a wizard, it's hard.
I'll burn my last 2 sorcery points as a bonus action to regain a first level spell slot.
All right, you got it. Anything else, Miss Claudia?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, so now it is Large Atuyu's turn, and Cutter, you tried to attack it, but you missed, right? So, it's still then I guess gonna be on Yuri. So, yeah, because Yuri keeps pounding away on this thing. So Yuri is gonna try to.
So hold on a second. So
Yeah,
I was saving this for a role playing moment, but it actually happened when I attacked. So
We're just-
as the larger Atyug decides on who to attack, from the bottom of the sewer rises a small group of ghost-like tribal warriors with shields and spears, and they are protecting Yuri, and they're standing in front of our mysterious cleric friend, and of course in front of Tempest.
All right.
I never wanted those anyways.
Yeah, you don't get one.
That's the dead guy.
Poor, that was Josh's passive aggressive, like, why you let me die, man? All right, so now it's time for a good roll here. Tentacle against Yuri, but she'll be protected, so it's disadvantage. All right, that first one would have missed anyway.
Yep.
And here's the second attack then. Let's see if this misses, because it will be disadvantage. Second attack.
Shield.
Okay, let me roll again. Does that miss? No, that would hit. All right.
Shield.
Oh, well,
He
let
has
me roll it.
disadvantage.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
you use your shield, let me roll disadvantage. That might
Gotcha.
miss. So. All right,
Okay,
so
that
it would have missed anyway. So now comes the bite.
2 paladins fighting back to back, constantly casting
Hey, wait.
shields.
Hey,
Exactly.
Eric, wait
Nope.
a minute. Does the
Nope.
ancestors are only for the first attack, or is it for both attack? All attack.
It lasts until my next attack.
Okay, so then we're all right. So all this is disadvantage. All right, so let me roll disadvantage on this bite, and here we go. Okay, so both that's a miss as well. All right, so the warriors that rise from the mist, they almost come out of the light. You see the eerie, the kind of like that yellowish light from the sewers. They almost form out of the mist in front of the lights, like the from the methane gas, and they swirl and come about. And as this Otyog, it puts its tentacles together, trying to form like a stronger, like one tentacle to come down with a hard hit, because it's truly angry at Yuri for constantly smiting it, and it comes down and tries to hit, but right as it's about to, and Yuri's preparing for this hit, the spirits are there to block it, and the blinding white light blocks it, and it's pushed to the side. And then it tries to bite, thinking it might have a way in, that it's a spell or something, but wrong. This is something beyond the spell. It can't even get through that way. Its mouth is slapped away by one of these, ancient warriors who uses its strength to grab the maw and push it away from Yuri, starts defending her. And now it is back to the top of the round. It is Eric's Cutter's turn.
All right, this guy looks pretty jacked up, right?
Yeah, he's hurting.
Okay. And Jesus, I'm guessing it'd be really difficult for me to get to Lucius as well, right?
You'd have to do the contested strength to get through that. You'd have to move through your opponent, obviously your friend's area, which isn't a problem. Then you'd have to get through that wall of tentacles that is at the door right now. And when I say jacked up, he's not totally like looking weak, but he's taking some damage.
Okay? And is the Otyugh is he holding Lucius right now?
No, Lucius is down. It
So
dropped him after.
Okay.
After it slammed him, it dropped him to the
like
ground.
gnawing on my face, man.
All right then. Let's just take this guy out then. I'm going to continue. I will scream Lucius, and I'm going to do a strong lunging strike right into his mouth for the first shot. And here we go. Yep, that'll hit.
Wow. Okay.
So 7 plus a D4 because
Got this.
cards. So
All these
So
ones.
many ones.
So
8.
many ones.
Oh, man.
only 8 for that one, but then I'll attack a second time. I'm sorry. Hold on. Here we go. So 19, that'll hit. So that's 10 plus a D4. Another one. So
Jeez.
that's 11.
Wow.
Dude, that's like 7 ones in a row, man.
11
Roll
plus
20.
8. So it's 19 points.
19 points of damage, right? So
Yep.
minus.
Yeah. So I stab him twice in the mouth, but I don't get like deep into the mouth.
We are so lucky you guys don't do crit tables right now.
But don't worry, that's coming and you can thank our good friend Todd Putman, but we're going to wait till season 3 or something
Okay.
to bring in those tables of crits where you get nasty injuries when you do ones or something like that. All right. So next is you've done. Is there anything else you want to do, Cutter? You want to move or anything?
I do want to see. Yeah, you know what? I do want to see if I can get over to him. I'm gonna give it a shot.
All
So I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, you know what? No. That guy's gonna attack of opportunity on me, and he'll probably grab me, and then I won't be able to go anywhere. So that'll be it.
All right. Poor Lucius. Lucius, it's actually your turn now. Roll your death save. Remember, you get that plus 1d4. Come on, Lucius, you can make it.
Hey.
Hey, you made it. All right. So Lucius is up, it looks like, or at least, not dying as much anymore. All right. And I think that's all you can do.
And by the way, Tony, you're completely missing awesome cosplay and role play as this tentacles over his face right now on the stream.
Oh no! I can. Oh, wait a minute. Oh crap! Yeah, I can see it now. Where did you get that? The octopus, or must have a fake octopus sitting around. That's pretty cool. That does look good. All right, so now, Lucius, since you did your death save, I assume there's nothing else you're gonna do. Now it moves to Miss Tempest.
I can't see Lucius from where I am, right?
I would say no. From where you're at, no.
I would have to get up to like the door to see him.
If you got up to like the door area, like where Claudia is in her position, you could see Lucius.
Okay. Yeah.
He's kind of like
we don't have to.
He's
Go
kind
ahead,
of
I'm sorry.
like laying in the sewer, like and the thing tossed him down as he fell, and his body slid into the sewer water. But his head is above the water. It's kind of like he's up to the chest deep in the sewage and everything as he's out. Just
Okay. And the spirit guardians are gone, right?
Until
Oh
Eric's
wait.
turn.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can do this. I'm
They're
going
not-
to.
They're not gone. They're not gone.
Okay, so
I hit him again.
okay. I'm gonna move towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that don't take all my movement. But yeah, I'm gonna move towards the door towards Claire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast the healing word at Lucius.
All right. So you're not moving out of the range of threat. So you're gonna try to get where she is, like right
there, yeah, just to where I can see him.
Okay, so you're
Was
kind
that
of like,
was that all of my
we'll say-
movement?
no, that won't take 1, 2, 3, 4. That only took you. You got 6, I believe, 30 feet. You only did 20 feet right there, but you can't get any farther out because the two, Otiags are right.
Yeah,
here.
I don't want to go out. I just want to be able to see Lucius.
Yeah, I'd say that you could, since you're right here, kind of next to Claire, but now you're vulnerable. Just to be aware, you've moved into the threat range of both the large Otiag and this small Otiag here. So
Okay, so
if you move out and try to move back, just letting you know, you're in the threat range of this one and now this one, because you moved in when you came in here, and then Lucius is right over here. You can see him right there.
okay, so I'm gonna cast healing word at 3rd level.
All right. Oh, saving your... See, for an evil party, y'all are so nice.
So that's 14 points.
Ooh.
Let me make sure that's. I'm going to. Can I reroll that? Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 sorcery point to reroll that natural 1 I got. So, with the empowered meta magic.
You can do it. You got the points. Go for it.
So let's roll that d4. Let's hope we don't get a 1.
No more ones.
If you got another 1.
4.
Okay, there we go.
So what is it? It's 9 plus 8. So whatever that is.
17.
I can't think right now. Sorry.
That's all right.
Luckily,
17.
I graduated 1st grade, so I knew it was
Yeah. So then I'm going to use my tempestuous magic to fly up into the air 10 feet, hit the ground, so that cancels out all opportunity attacks, and I'm going to move back 10 feet. For the rest of my movement towards Cutter.
Well, 10 feet would just get you. You'd still be in the threat range of the thing either which way, because you'd be right here now.
Which towards Cutter?
Yes, because you moved from here, you were behind Cutter, and then you moved up here, which took you 4 spaces. If you move back to 1, 2, can you see it from that angle? You might not be able to. There's 2 blocks right here, and you still would be right next. Cutter and you would be right next to the larger to you.
That's fine. As long as so I'm gonna do tempestuous magic, which cancels out opportunity attacks.
You got it. Yeah, I'm just saying you're not. It's not attacking you. I'm just letting you know you're for next round. You're in it.
She's trying to get out of the threat range of the small one.
Yeah, the small one is behind us.
Well, you're definitely done. You're out of the range of that. Sorry, I'm knocking everybody.
Tempest is all over here. I see you. You guys don't get the reference. Come on.
For a second, yeah. So 17 points of healing to you.
All righty. So you have been healed a little by Tempest. You owe her big time now, and
I feel the power.
It is now small Atuya 2's turn.
What's it called?
Otia. Otia.
No, it's Antonio now.
Damn it. Just like Braziers, Team Braziers. All right. So Lucius is back up right behind small Otiag 2. And since I'm truly being an asshole, I'm going to turn around and attack Lucius again.
Lucius, for the love of God, shoot.
Y'all told me not to hold back, so I ain't holding back. The hell with it.
That's true.
You want nice DM? I'll hold on. Because it saw you get back up.
Play the monsters that they're supposed to be played. I mean.
All right, so here we go. From the man himself, you heard him.
And is the Otiug smart enough to know that the spell that Tempest cast brought the guy behind him?
Let's see what we got.
You would think they have enough intelligence for that.
I would think. Well, they also could probably see him get up. I mean, at that point, I would think.
I mean, they don't
I mean, he
speak
was
common.
laying it. They were laying. He was laying in water. So
The tentacle swing.
Ew.
The tentacle's swinging at me, but it's gonna miss
Well, the first one missed anyway.
as
so
I
you're
roll out of the
safe.
way.
All right, so second attack.
You can do it.
wow.
I'm gonna
Miss.
roll out of the way of the other one. I'm just barrel rolling.
That's
He
your
is
one.
roll- It's the poop. The poop is giving you slickness. You're just sliding
Yeah.
everywhere.
Okay. Let's go with that.
But the bite got
So
you.
you say.
That hit.
But it didn't bring you down. You're still up. All right,
And
so
subtract. Hold on.
oh,
Hold on. Subtract 9 points of damage because another ghost flies in front of him. The shield absorbs.
so
Right
you
click
take
of that
no
damage.
damage. You take
There you
no
go, baby.
damage. But you have to roll a DC 15 con saving throw. But you're already diseased, but you died, so the disease would still be
Yeah.
there.
He wasn't dead. He was just. He
Yeah.
was just.
So you're still diseased. So I guess you don't need to roll that anyway.
No damage, baby.
Did that thing hit me, or do I need to roll shield?
I took care of you.
All right.
All
I
right,
have
so you're-
my 6th level. So for the folks at home, my 6th level power for my ancestral guardian path for my barbarian allows me to subtract 2d6 damage as a reaction for any character I see, which I assume I could see from where I am, and then that's what I did.
Very smart. Very good move. All right. So that's the small Otyug. It tried everything. It's been deflected. The damage came up and stopped all damage from it. Took the damage that would have hit into Lucius. And now it is the smiter's turn. Yuri, smite it up.
And the spite. Okay. My mic is on. Okay, never mind then. All right.
Smite it up.
To roll a D4. So that's a 20. Was that it?
17. Oh, plus, well, you already hit with 17, so
Okay.
9
plus-
points of damage. And which one are you attacking? You're attacking the big one, I assume?
It's still the big one.
Okay, still the big daddy.
That's 9 points of radiant plus 9 slashing.
So 18.
And one more. That's a 21.
Did you roll a D4 for the first hit?
I did.
Okay.
Plus 4 more, so that's 25 to hit.
Oh my. All right, what's the total? You tell me the total damage at the end.
Yep.
That you stack up all your dice rolls.
7, 9. So that's 20 more points of damage. So altogether you take 38,
What? Stop right there.
I believe.
It's down. If it's 38, it's down.
Yep, that's 38.
Somebody
18
check her.
plus
Somebody
another
check her
20.
math because I'm too damn tired.
9 plus 9 is 18.
Somebody
7
check.
plus 12. Wait. Yep. I have to make sure I'm right on my math because I can't
Oh,
count
yes.
today.
All right,
I don't
so
want.
Girl,
38
you
points of damage brings it down. Describe how you bring the poop trash garbage monster, the big daddy, down.
I just jump up and I just slice all the way down.
Before you do, you see an image of your mind of it kind of like trying to offer, like it has a hand of tentacle out treasure to you, almost like it's trying to make an offer of treasure before you strike it. You want to kill it?
Still killing it.
You wanna
thought
kill
so.
I'm still killing it and I'm gonna
I
take its
thought
treasure
so.
anyway. So
Well, that was just an image in your mind. It was an RP
No.
right there. It was all right, so you take it and you've destroyed the large Otyug, which is now down as you came down and slashed it. And it splits kind of not in two as you did that slash, but you hit it in its mouth and you literally caused part of the jaw to come off, and you could see the inside of its the throat and the esophagus going down, and just for a few moments it's still alive, flailing at its own face as it slowly, the tentacles just go in the air, stop, shake for a second, and flop down as it falls down to the ground. All right, and now, is there anything else you want to do, Yuri?
I insult the dead body and say it's ugly.
Ooh. Just for extra cruelty.
I don't know.
All right. It is now, then, if you're done, small Otyog 1 that is going to attack Claudia, because it's still on Claudia there, blocking the door. And here comes the first tentacle. That's a miss.
Wow.
I don't even have to ask. I'm missing all night. I'm telling you, man. I got the hack. Space hacked me, man. Hacked me, man. Cheating. Y'all are cheating. All right, 17. That's a miss.
Cheating.
I'm pretty sure that's a miss, right? Too, Claudia.
Correct.
Okay.
Claudia's enjoying this.
And then,
I am.
and then, yeah, and then here's another miss coming. I'm pretty sure. Another miss, and another miss. Okay, well, we've had a night of me missing.
I'm so glad you got rid of the thing before he could attack me.
Right.
Other than poor Lucius. Poor Lucius is not, but he always seems to die. He's like the Kenny of the group.
Yeah, death just comes to Lucius.
It's like Kenny, but he always comes back. All right, so that guy, the OTL goes to attack Claudia, but once again, you know, her vampire, her face is gaunt. You know, her vampire side is exposed. The eyes are glowing red. And, you know, power seems to be emanating, and she's fighting these things. And the OTL tries, but she moves faster than can almost be perceived, and she's out of the way of both of these the tentacles, like shoo, shoo, and she's back in the original spot like she started. And then the bite comes, and she's quickly able to do the same thing, like a bend. She falls her body way like you all could never do. She falls all the way flat back without bending, and then snaps back up because of her heart vampire ability.
The way you described this is hilarious because I have a 0 dexterity mod.
But you're a vampire, and they could do cool shit. So,
I just have heavy armor.
oh. All right. So, got a little phone call there. And
I think that
now
wasn't we're on a live stream.
it is actually Claudia's turn now.
All right. I will once again attempt to booming blade the one with the teeth.
All right.
But I mean, they all have teeth.
Yeah, they all have teeth. That is a miss.
Oh, I
I
just
have to
clicked
roll
this.
for that.
I just clicked the spell. I didn't actually click the.
DC spell save. I got.
Attack.
I see it. I see it. I got it. You can open it up. It shows spell description.
Yeah. 14.
14 just hits.
All right. So yeah, it takes the 8 slashing and 4 thunder. And then if it moves, it'll take 11 thunder.
All right, so your total damage is what, 19?
No. Total damage is 12 unless it
Oh,
moves.
Sorry, 5, 6, 7. Nice, 12. All right, you want to describe your attack? Or you want me to do it?
Just after its ferocious flurry, Claudia just swings her axe down towards that big gaping mouth full of teeth, just with a boom echoing through the sewers as her magic takes effect.
All right. Next, well, the large Otyug is down. So that one's gone. And now that means it goes back to Cutter.
Oh, nice. All right. So which one looks the most hurt?
The one that Claudia is now fighting.
Okay.
That Lucius also hit with the lightning bolt.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to dash through the opening and assuming that Claudia will allow me, I'm going to kind of run past and try and stand in between both of the Otyugs.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, I won't let you through. Please help. Please help.
Please help. All right, so there you go.
All right.
I may
And
be
then
a brick wall, but I don't put out enough damage.
And then I keep running. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
That would be evil.
That would be evil.
I'm not mad about you leaving me, but you're leaving your wife.
Right. Like, I'm just in the
Wait,
room.
you can almost wait. If Cutter did that and you said you're leaving your wife, you'd be like, consider that a divorce.
I love it. So he's going to take a low stance and thrust at the one that is actually fighting Lucius.
Okay.
So let me do my long sword. Oh, I'm doing a reckless attack, by the way, so I'll take advantage on this sucker. All right, so
Got it.
advantage. Yep, that'll hit. So that's 13 plus my D4. All right, that's
Yes.
17 points. And so then the ghosts are going to surround that Otyug, which will then protect Lucius if it attacks him. And then I'm
Alright.
going to flip that hilt around the other way and then stab with a no-look stab on the other one.
All right. So you just tell me your total damage. What was the total?
Yeah. Yeah, just tell me. Okay, so that's advantage again. So that is a 25, so that's 12 plus a D4 is another 3, so 15 on the other one. And the ancestral guardians only affect the first enemy I attacked or hit, so it's only the one of Lucius has the ghost around him.
All right. So how much total damage did you do?
Well, it's 2 separate ones, right? 2 different Otyugs. 15 on the second one, and 17 on the first one. 17
Okay, so
on
the
the
one
fighting
Lucius is the one Lucius was attacking, you took 17 off of.
Yep.
And the one
And then
that
15 on the other.
okay, Claudia's attacking 15 off. Gotcha. All right. So you go in there and you're using Olar, I take it?
No, it's that the longsword we took from the constable.
Okay, the longsword. Okay, is that
Yeah, that magic longsword.
Yeah. Did you add your magical damage in there too?
Of course, yeah, that's already all in
Okay.
there.
Okay. All right. So you go and, this is an incredible sight to see. You see Cutter. He runs, pushes past Claudia, jumps right in this river of crap. He doesn't care. His face, and in a whirl and flash, he's able to slash through the side underneath the tentacle, as it's attached right here. The tentacle seems to flap down. And in that same movement, he takes and he thrusts back into the back of the other Otyug, and you can see the sword go up and out through the mouth of the Otyug, piercing the cheek and tipping out one of the teeth as it hits and falls into the slimy recesses of the sewer.
I love it.
And now it is Lucius's turn, who is still up, but just barely.
So I'm not up actually. I wouldn't be able to stand up, and I would just be healed. So I was like rolling around the ground to avoid the hits.
Okay. Yeah.
That thing's still alive?
What?
Is the thing still alive in front of me?
Yes, it is. It's still alive.
And there's still methane all over the place?
Oh my god.
I'm trying to set the party on fire.
Do a investigate perception roll for me.
It's okay.
See if you
Fail.
detect
Oh my
methane.
god, I for once want you to fail this roll.
Oh my god.
Let's see
Yeah,
if
it's
you
okay. I don't want to
detect
die again.
Yo.
I think you
Oh
should
my
cast
God.
Fireball. Don't you know the rule of
I don't
wizards?
have any
When in
more
doubt,
fireballs
cast
right now
Fireball.
because I used all those level spells. I was thinking about doing Scorching Ray though. So, in that case, I will shoot off Toll the Dead. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna take a chromatic orb,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna choose. From the ground. I'm gonna get up and stand up, and I'm gonna cast chromatic orb as a 3rd level spell if it lets me. It should be asking me somewhere. Here it is. No. I guess it's not gonna ask me. Did it ask me?
No, click the word, click chromatic orb, and then it asks you.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it as a 2nd level spell. And booyah. And I'm gonna shoot not. I'm gonna do lightning damage.
Oh my
Alright.
Jesus! You're gonna set the entire party on fire again.
I
I
wanted
know
him.
that,
I'm
right?
not gonna hold you. I wanted him to do fire.
I was
Oh
holding
my
my
God.
breath the entire time he was looking up the level, just like
Fire. I honestly thought he was gonna say fire.
Fire. I
I-
think you should do fire. There's nothing wrong. Don't let these people tell you what to do, Lucius. You make your own decisions.
Do you want to die again?
If you want to do fire, you should cast.
What
fire.
is death?
What is death? Okay,
All right,
follow me on the
chromatic.
floor.
That chromatic orb definitely hits.
So I cast my. I get up and I Actually, I don't. I in my one of my other games, I made like Latin and all these fancy words, phrases for each of my spells, but don't have them here. So I just say something fancy, and then and something
Something
evil sounding,
fancy.
and then I go and shoot it, and it's crackling with electricity as it blasts. Is the thing facing me?
No.
Well, no, it's because it's facing now towards
I hit it right in the butt,
right in the booty, like my son
right in
said,
the booty, right in the dung hole.
Right.
The bone
That's,
hole.
he also says that too. That he loves saying that.
Oh my god!
It's amazing how much 5-year-olds are fascinated by butts and poop. All right, minus 20 total hit points there.
Minus 20, yeah.
All right, so you hit
So-
it right in the old keister, and you see the lightning bolt go up and kind of it just shudders. You see like as the lightning just passes in through its body, and then a little bit of a fart comes out, and it's because you opened up. All right, and now
Let
That
me
was a
interrupt
har-
you. I want to do a shout out. Cabra just followed us on Twitch. It came up. So thank you very
Hey.
much.
Hey, thank
Thanks for the
you.
follow.
thank
Thank
you
you
for the
thank you
follow.
Hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Hope
Yeah.
you like
Anybody
the
else
show.
there? Yeah. Go ahead, buddy. That's it.
All right, yeah, hope they like the show.
How many
All
followers do we have now?
Like 581, something like that.
Oh, we're
Oof.
getting closer to that giveaway. Awesome.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
All right. So now Lucius went. It is now Tempest's turn.
So I want to move to where I can see both Altiogs. Please. And I'm gonna drop concentration on enlarge, reduce, and I'm gonna cast Bane.
That's actually.
I don't have to be. I don't want to be that close to the.
Yeah, I just.
I want to be
realized-
at least behind somebody. That's
All right.
right there.
I got you.
So, can I have 2 charisma saving throws, DC 17?
2 charisma saving throws, DC 17. All right. Oh my God, I'm gonna fail this. I have a -2 to my charisma.
Yay!
Different game, right?
What?
You really crit it, and oh my God! Yo. All right. Well, one passed.
I've rolled. See, stream. I just rolled a 20. I've been rolling like crap all night. The one time they want me to roll bad, it's like nope, crit.
Oh,
Right.
that's funny.
All right, here's another one. Watch. If I crit this one, it's gonna be funny.
Who is he attacking exactly?
Oh my God.
Oh my God! I
Oh my
do not
God.
have a hat code. I just critted again. I do not have a hat
That is
code. I
insane.
swear
What did he
to God.
crit it? Wait, who did he just crit again?
Yeah, he doesn't
Two
have a
saving
hack,
throws.
but when he's rolling bad, I'm the one that gave him the hack. That's
I
funny.
double critted with a charisma of 6.
That is insane.
That is
Dude,
insane.
these are the sexiest OTL. Look,
So,
that
Tony,
OTL. What? Go
Tony,
ahead.
can I describe it?
Yeah, go ahead. Describe the sexy OTLs. I want to
Yeah,
do right
so-
said Fred.
Yeah, so Tempest comes flying around the corner and fires off the spell, and the Otyug is facing Cutter and turns, and at the last second you see long, beautiful eyelashes, full red lips, some mascara, and even some nice earrings, and then just dissipates.
Yeah,
The
that's
spell
right.
just
It's a sexy OTL, man. This
They
thing
just
is-
went. Oh, they just went Zoolander on us.
Oh yeah, he gave us Magnum.
Oh man, that's
Magnum.
crazy. That is wow. So I'm gonna use a first level spell slot and revert it to get back to sorcery points
I can't
as my
believe
bonus action. I can't believe it either.
I critted twice. 2 20s. Only on roll 20, man. Only on
Oh
roll
man.
20.
That's insane. I had three crit or nat fails in a row too.
Yeah, Cutter had like 5 nat ones.
Yeah, dude.
This is a game of extremes tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Either you're crit failing or you're crit succeeding. That's
Oh, yeah.
pretty much one or the other. All right, so now it's a small OTL 2's turn. Who has been hurting him? You cast Chromatic Orb on him, but also he's been hurt by Cutter. So we'll roll a 1 to 3. He attacks Cutter. 4 to 6. He attacks. No, 1 to 2 is Cutter. 3 to 4 it's Lucius. 5 to 6 is Claudia.
I thought this was the other one.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's number 2. So okay, this would be then it's gonna be Lucius. Okay. Claudia was like, oh wait a minute now. Don't tap me now.
No,
Yeah.
I thought this was the one on the opposite side of us.
No. You got 2 in the doorway right before you. The large one behind you that was flanking you is actually dead now. So you've only got to worry about these 2 in front of the doorway right in front of you. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. I thought the where's the compass? I thought the one that went after. Wait.
I believe the one that would be next would be the one that's next to Lucius. That was kind of the order it's been going.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack Lucius right now anyway. So it's
Lucius
all
is
good.
going to cast a shield and throw his
You're not-
arms up.
No, don't, not yet.
Oh,
you have
wait.
you have a bunch of ghosts protecting you, so let it hit you at disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Sorry about that. I completely spaced. Not like space, but
It's
You know
all
what I
good.
mean.
It's all good. We got you, Exile. We got you. Oh my God! Even with disadvantage, look
Oh
at that.
my gosh.
Even with
The
dis-
tides
I'm on
are turned,
fire.
guys. This is not good.
All right,
This is
so-
not good at
Oh,
all.
use the shield. Use the shield.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Okay, so subtract 10 points of damage.
All right, so you get
I had
one hit
I
point damage.
cast shield as well.
That'll
So
still hit you.
I think I cast it anyways. It's a reaction. I can't wait until after the attack.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you still.
I mean,
think
if
it-
you're, it's still gonna hit you because it's 21.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
so don't cast it. Save it. So he only takes 1 point of damage, but he's grappled.
Yeah, you're grappled now, and now it comes with the other tentacle, which means no disadvantage. It's advantage.
No, it's even now.
Oh, because there's the spirits still. Spirits. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're there until my next turn.
I always forget. Like, how,
Yeah.
Sorry about that. All right.
It's all right.
That's gonna lose then, because that's a 14. Is a 14 hit you, Lucius?
No, it does not.
Okay. Now it's gonna do its. And you have to roll. You don't have to roll because that's right. And now it's gonna do its bite.
Do I have to
Should
roll to avoid the grapple again?
No, you're already grappled. You're
Automatic.
grappled. You have to escape. You're
Oh, okay.
restrained
Okay,
to the
got it,
grapple
got it.
end. Yeah, if you can on your next turn on your turn end. Let's see. I could bite again. Or I could
Oh,
do
man.
tentacle slam again. I want to do slam. I like slamming you around. So, I don't. DC, give me a DC 14 con save.
Come on, buddy.
Me. Okay. Are you talking about my disease?
Well, no, this is something else for the con.
Okay. DC 14
oh,
con
oh.
save. Because that happens every 24 hours.
Yeah, this is something else. Here, I'll put it up in the chat.
This is
for
for
you.
the
Yeah,
slam.
all
This
right.
is slam.
1 second
Oh.
here. Where's my sheet here? Okay.
If you succeed, you won't be stunned and you take half damage.
You say con save, right?
Yep,
I failed it.
you failed. All right,
Mhm.
so
I rolled a 5.
do the
So-
spirits do something?
Half damage.
Half damage. All right,
Wait, how
So-
far is Lucius from my? How far is Lucius from me?
let me roll this. 2 dice, 6
Like-
plus 3.
He's like 30 feet or something. Like,
Now, I
Damn
put
it.
my glasses on so I can actually see all my screens today because I can't
No.
see these numbers.
You
That-
take.
I'm gonna be
4
a smart
points of
elf now.
damage.
That
You
bless is feeling really ineffective.
No, I wouldn't say that. You take 9. It would have been 9 points of damage because it was 6 plus 3, 2 days, 6 plus 3. But you take half from the protection, so you actually took like 4 points of damage. But you are.
Stunned.
Oh no, you're not stunned because
Oh,
and
No,
isn't
I'm
stunned.
restrained.
Oh no, you are stunned. I'm just because that's right. The spirits don't protect from the Constitution.
Yeah.
You just did damage. So yes, you are stunned, and you just got into the targets that have the next until you stick to. So you're stunned
How
till this
many-
guy's next turn.
How many hit points did I lose?
4.
Only 4.
Okay.
All right. So it has Lucius. The spirits come up and, they're doing their best to defend Lucius, but there's only so much they can do, even though they're of great honor and power. And they're able to grab Lucius once again. And this time they slam Lucius into a diseased body that's laying on the ground, an old body that had died. And they picks it up and slams you together with this dead body. So as it's hitting you, pieces of flesh are falling off and hitting Lucius and being flung around the room. You feel the bones and the arms of this dead, whatever, you can't even tell if it's human or elf, flapping around you as you're being slammed against it. And finally it drops you. Wait, how many hit points? You're not down, right? Okay, so as long as you're still up, it just holds you, and then it just holds you in there and everything else, Lucius. And now you're being held, and it drops the other dead body. All right, and now it is Yuri's turn.
So, what's not dead yet is my question.
The two things in front, you have a two. God damn it, Togia, whatever hell.
Atiag.
Atiag 1 and Atiag 2. Atiag 2 is looking pretty weak. It is looking rough. It's been chopped, it's been beat, electrocuted. Cutters, got into it a little bit, so it's not looking good.
I'm gonna go for the one that looks weaker then.
All right.
Slash to the face.
Slash it to the face. In the
Nice.
face.
Plus a d4. 17 plus 3, that's a 20 to
That
hit.
hits. That
That
hits.
definitely hits. You don't even have to add that. We know that one.
You take 25 points of damage.
Oh, you can stop. Down.
Right.
The smiter has smited again.
And so I
Clear
slice
them
it
out.
down.
Clear them out.
I just bring it down. You just see it like you see it explode as I do that. And all of its juices go all over everyone, unfortunately, including me. So now I'm just like, I hate these things. Okay.
All right.
Next one's I'm gonna turn to the next one. I'm just gonna get one more hit to the face as I have one more attack.
Because you are standing right. Let's make sure you can.
I would move to get to
okay,
both.
okay, yeah, because you're technically standing next to Claudia. You're just mini is so big I can't put you right there. So you would move then next to Claudia or past. So I'll put you right here. You move past Cutter, and now you're on that side. Okay, go ahead, slap it.
It's 19 to hit,
Oh, it hits.
and
Right.
that's 16 points of damage.
That is still up, but the other one was down.
It's okay.
All right, so Yuri, do you want to describe your attacks? The one that you killed, and then how you attack the other one?
You can do it. It's okay.
All right, so Yuri comes in with her great sword. Still, she had just exploded. You said you exploded the one with the guts, and it went over everybody else. And then, as you're shaking off the guts from your sword, the other two of you could see if there was such a thing as fear. It gets a sense of fear from you. It's watched you hack down. It's big. The big one. Now you hack down another one, and it's looking at you, and you come over and you do a move where you take your sword and you don't come slashing down. You hold it like this, and you just stab right into the side of the Otogyu, and then push your sword out like that, forming a huge wedge of flesh that just open up, and it roars with anger and frustration as you cut it. And now
Feel the pain.
feel the pain. It is small. It's actually its turn now. So now it has a choice of, well, I guess since you've heard it the most, It's gonna go after Yuri this time.
Cool.
Well, who else
It's
is Cutter's heard it too. I'm gonna roll the dice. It's gonna be 1 to 2, Claudia, 3 to 4, Cutter, 5 to 6, Yuri. Because all y'all have hit this thing. Let's see. All right, it's Cutter. All right.
Bring it on. You have advantage.
Bring it on. Bring it on. All right, I have advantage.
Yep.
Oh, ooh. And that was the dice that decided your fate, not me. All right,
Oh,
17.
I'm cost 18.
Oh, it still misses. All right. So even with your reckless attack. All right, so now here comes. This one is not advantage, right? Or is they all advantage?
All of them are. Yeah, they all are. Yep.
All right. Oh, that one hits.
That hits exactly.
All right, so you're grappled now. Now it's gonna
Oh, actually, I'm gonna use my reaction for this one.
Oh.
When a creature creature that I can see within 5, I'm pretty sure I'm near Cutter, aren't I?
Yeah, you're within 5 feet of Cutter.
Yeah, you have no disadvantage on that attack. So that's a flat roll.
Oh.
Oh, so it would have been a 13 instead then.
Yep.
We don't really know because it put the advantage number first, unfortunately.
Sorry.
I have
I
no
probably
idea.
should have said that before the roll. My fault.
Yeah, I'll just roll again because I would not know if it would have put the 18 or the 13 first since I chose to roll with advantage. That's why the 18's highlighted.
Okay.
So, I mean, it might have rolled the 18 first because that's what came up first. But I'll roll again just to be fair here. No advantage. This is the tentacle.
It looks like checking back in the roll channel. It does do them in order, so the 18 was rolled first.
Okay.
Okay.
So she would not use that then, because.
Okay, so that would be a waste of just using the reaction then. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It was worth a shot.
No.
Okay. So. Okay. So cool. So I'm grappled, and I take. I'll take 5 because I'm raging.
All right, and now that this bite comes, and the bite, you'll be at disadvantage. Again, I have advantage, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You have advantage.
Advantage, double advantage. All right, so 22. And this one, do a con save for me. You'll pass this. Your constitution's crazy high. Anyway.
And you have a plus D4.
I was just about to say, maybe I'll use that for D4 finally.
Plus 3. Plus 3.
I got a 21 plus 4.
Definitely 25.
I have
definitely passed.
I think you cure it of its disease.
Exactly. What I was saying,
it bites into you and it feels better.
Yeah.
All right, so you succeed on that. All you are is, you just take 2 more points of damage because it's like half, so 2 more points of damage. So you did a total of like 7 points of damage or whatever.
Yep.
Because all right, so it gets you. It's grappled, but luckily you're so enraged that even as it tries to tighten you, your muscles flex and vein and bulge, and it's not able to really get a total grip or a good bite against you because you're just so ornery and so leathery.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I didn't know what else to say. Give me a break. My improv isn't perfect every moment.
I'm honoring.
They're not all jewels, okay?
Are you talking about me personally?
No, leathery. All right, so now it's Claudia's turn.
Smack the shit out of this thing, yo.
Yeah, I'm not going to be outclassed, so I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite and Booming Blade.
Ooh. I have a feeling that something's going down.
Oh man!
Not only is Booming Blade another 2d8.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Never mind. I got that one.
Oh man!
Let's move on.
Let's
just move on.
I'm sorry.
How many that was that? That's like that gotta be like the 10th or the 11th one.
Stream. We have another one tonight, not from the DM.
Oh man! That's
all right.
Moving on.
All right. Nothing to see here.
Completely missed.
The vampire is just hanging out.
Do the dramatic charge up and everything, and then just whiff it.
Had the nice speech and everything.
It's okay. We all have those days when we have a natural one, and it's like, woof.
She's like pointing to the Otiago, and it's like, I will kill you, but just not now.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm gonna get you, but not
I will kill you. I have a wrist cramp.
now. Do you want to move anywhere, Claudia, or is you just gonna hang out there?
I'm good where I am.
So then next it is Cutter's turn.
Oh, nice. All right, so I'm still in this thing's
Yeah, let me.
right?
I think you have to wait. Hold on. Restrained.
Yeah, so I'd have to break the grapple, otherwise I
Yep.
just get disadvantage, right?
Yep, DC 13.
Okay, cool. So just to make it seem cool for dramatic effects, I know I could still stab it. I'm gonna pull my bow out as it's kind of whipping me around, and I'm gonna fire 2 arrows at it.
You can add a D4 when you save to get out.
Nice.
Get that. Don't forget.
Since you're also within my aura, you also get a +3 to that.
+3 what?
+3 to your saves.
Oh, to saves. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
if I want to break out.
Yep,
No.
yep,
I'm
yep.
gonna. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna kill him anyway. So dramatic effect, right? So again, tentacles going around. I pull out my bow. So here's my +4 for bless. Here's my +4, 1, and then my disadvantage bow attack. Let's see here. Longbow. Go.
Got this.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. And then
Yeah.
I'll do it again. I get 2 shots. It'll be this plus a D4. Oh yeah, that'll hit anyway.
Yeah, even with
Automatic-
disadvantage.
Automatically. And then damage is 6 points. And of course, you know what happens. The ancestral guardians surround that sucker.
The mists come around the Otiog, and they think it's the mist from the methane, but through the mist, the forms of the shapes of great warriors of the past, fitted and gilded in golden armor and powerful weapons of magic. All right. So, and they took 8 damage, total of 8 or 6. Looks like 8. It says rage 2 or something.
That would depend on if Cutter was still raging.
Oh, okay. So he's not.
He's using the longbow, so he wouldn't be able to add his
Oh,
rage
okay.
damage.
I forgot about that because rage is
Okay.
only for melee.
That's
Well, no, it's not just for melee. It's just for strength-based attacks.
Oh,
Gotcha,
okay.
Gotcha. And that's okay. All right. So now it is the 6 have come on, and now it is Lucius's turn.
What you?
Lucius, I'm looking at this game mat right in front of me, the board here in front of me. When I see this board, am I seeing that there's still one standing here, or is it upside down? I know
there's still one alive. It's this one right here.
the one right in the middle there? Okay.
Right
Then-
there.
I'm going to cast something right between, I think it's going to be over Cutter's head. Looks like I'm going to have to cast something right over Cutter's head then. So I'm going to cast, let's see here. I'm going to bring my spell sheet over here. I'm going to cast another chromatic orb of lightning. And when I cast that, I cast it for, ooh, okay, I think I hit.
What was your attack roll?
17?
That hit.
Plus a D4.
Plus the D4. The D4. D4.
I like how that's after every round too. It's like plus the D4.
It almost reminds me of that movie that y'all will not know. Eric will. Better Off Dead. $2. $2.
Okay,
I
so
want
then
my
I rolled an 18
$2.
then.
I want my $2.
I rolled an 18 and it shocks it for 13 points of damage.
All right. So
Oh,
13 more. As you shock it, the electricity runs through the water and up into the tentacles. You see electricity pulsing through the tentacles as this thing's teeth itself are almost lit ablaze from the heat of your great and powerful electricity.
And I snarl a little bit. And I'm gonna step up out of the water.
All right. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to be that much of an asshole.
No, I just don't want to be standing right behind Cutter if it attacks, and I want to be on the drier land.
Plus, why would you want to stand and poop and pee? So that makes sense. Now it's time for Tempest to go.
Pissed off that my spell did not work. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna hit it with a chromatic orb. And I'm gonna do that sucker at 3rd level.
Ooh. Ooh.
Bring the pain.
27.
Oh, get him.
Now we're just playing angry.
Yeah, somebody's upset.
That's lightning damage as well.
It definitely hits. It definitely hits, that's for sure.
Plus D4.
17 damage.
17 damage.
And I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to quicken that. And I'm gonna do a vicious mockery. Do I want to do that?
Really, you don't want to insult it?
I kind of do. I want to. I really want to fireball it.
You've already killed its family. I mean, how much more could you insult it at this point?
Insult its mom.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
That's true.
That's not to say I would insult my own mom, just for the record. Out of character, I do not insult my mom like that. It's literally just for a game.
Oh, we know. We're not worried. We all love our mommies. I love my mommy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a vicious mockery on it. It's probably gonna be dead before it even come back to its turn anyway. So
if it's not dead by your turn, it'll be dead by the time I get to it.
Oh, shit.
Right, so
DC 17 wisdom save.
And how much damage? You did 17 damage.
17 damage so far, yes. You're probably gonna pass on the save. So.
20. I'm using my hack.
You're the one.
Damn it, I hit the wrong hack button. That was the one I was supposed to give you all.
So vicious mockery. So that's 7. Let me see. All right, I'll keep that damage. So that's a 24 points of 24 points of damage.
All right, it's hurt. You know, your vicious mockery really seems to stab it. You know, almost like it almost looks at you like, why?
Can I give you the vicious mockery?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hey, Atyug, you got a face like a flower. A cauliflower.
Oh man.
Just imagine if we played this. Just imagine if we all played this game in person and we all were drinking.
Oh my god.
This is how we are, kind of sober. Just say. All right. So small. Now it is small Otiug 1 was 2 is down. That one went down, so it's not that guy's turn. Now it is back to Yuri's turn. Oh boy, I know where this is going. Well, might will just take him off the map. Go ahead, Yuri.
Yuri, he said take out the trash.
Go ahead, take out the trash. Literally, the trash monster.
Wait, what happened?
It's your
Waiting
turn.
for you to kill it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mom is here. I'm sorry.
Do it now.
I got
No,
it. No
do
worries.
it. I'm here. It's here. Do it. Do it. I'm here. Don't. What you waiting for?
That doesn't hit,
Uh-huh.
right? Oh, that's a crit. That's a crit. That's a crit.
Nice.
Well, you don't need to roll anymore. You don't need
Plus
to
a
roll anymore.
D4.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's
I want to
already
see what the
down.
damage is, though. Just for
Okay.
funsies.
If you want to roll your good, you want to waste your possibly good rolls.
I just want to see what it is.
If you roll another 20, you're gonna be pissed. Yep. See, waste
So
all
it's-
those 20s. That's
so
right.
it's a 20 plus, so that's 18. That's another 38.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's down. You're literally just stepping on it, mashing the pulp into the ground at this point. You know, it's just it's just
was worth it.
a little splotch now.
It
at
was
this
worth it.
point.
That's
Right.
crazy.
All right, so you've splotched it. It is down and gone.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right, so you see it. And we're going to take, well, no, let's wait because actually there is some stuff to do in this area. Now, there was a lot of, remember, treasure around. There was those 2 bodies. What do y'all want to do?
There's the bodies.
I'll let y'all RP it up until you let me know when you're ready.
I think it's dead.
They have a social security.
Yeah, it's
People
definitely
watching
dead.
that.
You
Maybe we should do
literally
it initiative
facing-
order to figure out what each person's going to do.
How
Yeah.
about that?
That's a good idea. I'll start, let me push it back to the top. Get that out of there. Okay, Eric was at the top. So, Eric, what do you want to do? Or Cutter, what do you want to do?
He's gonna walk up to Lucius and put his hand on his chest and say, "Stay here a moment. Stay here.
For what?
Let the others check the room. I don't think you want to see what's in there."
I've already seen hell. Why does this matter?
Trust me this one time.
Before anyone moves, I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing. Anyone within 30 feet will get this, and I'll pop it up on the thing just so everyone can see what it is.
Takes 10 minutes.
It does take 10 minutes, unfortunately, but I cast it on level 2. Everyone gets 13 points of healing.
You're going to be doing that for like 10 minutes, huh?
Yes, I'm doing this for 10 minutes.
So this
but
will
it's-
happen. This will happen in 10 minutes.
Yep, sounds about right. It'll happen in 10 minutes.
Appreciate it either way.
Hmm?
I just appreciate it.
Yeah.
No
thank you.
worries. I know everyone got rocked. I didn't get hit most of the time, so
Neither
I'm
did
like-
I.
exactly. I say most of us.
I don't remember any of it.
As I'm looking at Lucius when I say that. Most of us got hit.
So
There's
funny.
5 of us here. 2 of us got hit.
My math is right. I'm just making fun of Lucius now. My character's just making fun of Lucius as she sees that she just got rocked. It's just like,
I think you should give up on humor and just stick with killing these things.
it's true. But that's
Gu-
okay.
Guys, also remember there's still a large cesspool. Let me put that back into the thing so you can see that that's there as well. I had taken that out for combat's sake.
I'm going to just check the room I'm in right now.
Well, I'm giving you, like I said, I'm putting the things back. There's the treasure. There's the cesspool. There's all sorts of good. There's the bodies over there. All sorts of goodies for y'all. All right.
Blah, blah.
So Cutter, you walked over him, and now Lucius, what do you want to do?
I'm going to check that room I'm already in.
You mean the one? Which one?
The one on my right. The one to my right. My character's right.
Okay, you look around there, and basically in that room is darn it, where did I put the? Is scattered about just a lot of old, you could tell things that were originally shipping containers. You've got some chairs in there, a few old boxes that look like broken open, some rotted wood, and also there is a skeleton at the back over there.
Can I do an investigation check on it?
Yeah, go
Look
ahead and
around
give
it.
me an investigation on the skeleton. Should have put the skeleton. I'm sorry, stream. I forgot a skeleton mini to put in there.
All right. I rolled a 26.
All right, you definitely, as you're able to determine that, by looking at it, that this appears to be most likely a victim of the Otiog from long ago. That was probably drawn to the treasure. You're starting to get the thought that, that maybe it's possibly drawn to the treasure mounds that were here that the Otiogs would keep from their former victims to trick people into coming close so they could then jump out of the cesspool and get them. But in its hand is a dagger. It's actually a glowing dagger.
I will.
It's a blue, and just to let you know, the weapon shines with a fairly strong blue-white luminescence, readily visible in darkness.
I'm going to. May I roll an Arcana to see if I recognize that hue?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
I rolled a 22 this time. Finally, I'm rolling high.
You definitely know that the dagger is magical. It's obvious to that. What exactly like the hue is, it's probably just some form of maybe more of a bonus versus certain creatures or something, but you can't tell which one, discern which one yet.
All right. Well, trying to see. It looks like identify is not a ritual spell, is it?
Yeah, I think it is. It should be.
Not what I got here in roll 20, where I roll it over. It doesn't look like it does.
If you can do ritual spells, I believe you can do it as a ritual. I believe most spells have that capability as long as you look up the spell.
No, I don't believe not all of them. I think that
identify as a ritual spell. I just looked it up. I just looked it up.
Identify is able to be cast as a ritual.
I wonder why it's not showing up as that way on the roll 20. That's weird. Anyway, so I'm not sure how long it'll take to do a ritual, but I will stay here and start doing my ritual. Maybe 10 minutes or something like that.
10 minutes.
All right.
And
I'll save you some
I'll just
time.
be quiet and stay in my room while everybody else goes and checks the other rooms.
Okay, you know what? That's a good idea because then we can come back if they should find something or if there's possibly something truly bad in there that will kill you all. The mic was hot. Oh, I didn't know Mike was hot. Oh,
ritual weird.
All right, so next down the line, I believe for the damn order, I took it off the page. I'm sorry. Next is Tempest. What do you want to do, Tempest?
I want to check this room that I'm in. So both.
Can I call back to you?
To me?
I say Tempest. I say, are those bodies real? Are they what we think they are?
I believe they are. I can try to hit it with a spell or something to see if it moves.
Because you see that, you can see me kind of watching over Lucius, because I know he'll go ape crap if he sees what it is.
Oh, you know what I can do? Okay. I'm going to take out this light crossbow, which I never use, and I'm going to shoot an arrow at it or a bolt at it or whatever it is.
There's a bunch of, just to let you know, in this room that you're in, there's also some dung heaps with glittering, looks like, gold sitting on top of the dung heaps. And another skeleton is also on top of one of the dung heaps as well.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
A dung heap is like a pile of poop.
Oh yeah, I don't want to touch that. So, and you said a skeleton is sitting on top of it?
It's kind of inside the dung heap, like stuck. You can see like the arm. It's been like sunk down and encased inside the dung heap.
You know what I'm gonna? What probably would be better is I'm gonna do gust of wind. I'm gonna use my one and only gust of wind for today, and I'm gonna try to get the skeleton and the piles of shit. I'm trying to blow it away from the skeleton.
You couldn't. I can tell you right now, it won't blow away. The skeleton's kind of like sunk down, or only kind of like you can see like the elbow sticking out and a little bit. Kind of think of it like laying like this, and then from here, like you see the tip of its skull, you see an arm sticking out, but everything else has sunk down into the dung heap. And the dung heap is quite, tall. It's about 3 or 4 feet off the ground, and just a big mound of crap. But you could see when you do the wind, though, it does loosen some of the gold pieces. There's still some stuck in there, but 6 gold pieces do kind of fling off and tink onto the ground.
Does someone have prestidigitation?
This is like the opposite of the shit hitting the fan.
Oh.
Can I help her by using Mage Hand? If at all possible.
Oh yeah, you could begin, I guess, to scoop the dung heap or whatever.
That's
So
great,
you want to
'cause I
use
was not touching
mage?
it.
I'm not touching it either. It's magic.
All right. So all right. So you use mage hand for your. Darn it! I'm dropping stuff. Yuri, for your turn, use mage hand. The mage hand goes in there, starts digging into the this dung heap, and as it's clearing it, you come across 72 more gold pieces.
Yay!
I have a shovel I could loan to this endeavor.
I just don't think anyone's gonna touch poop, to be very honest, and that was the whole point of the mage hand. I'm like, it's magical. I don't touch nothing.
Can I put this on the floor?
All right.
So, if Cutter notices that everyone is just sifting through the poop, he's going to turn towards Claudia and say, "Can you please check the body, Claudia?"
Well, do you want me to disperse my gust of wind? I mean, unless you want to make a strength saving throw.
So Cutter's saying that only because he wants to verify if that's probably the children or not, or some kind of illusion or something else.
All right. Let me just finish up with the mage hand, and we'll get right to that. So as you're digging, as you continue the mage hand with the shovel, it comes across. It gets farther down to the skeleton and everything, and you come across, and as you get down to 72 gold pieces, and another skeleton actually lies beneath that skeleton, and on the left hand is a glowing broadsword. The sword glows with a flickering orange-white hue. The hilt is worked into a design of a two-fanged, open-mouthed serpent serpents which form the Gulions. I don't know how to say this word. Guillons. And I'm pretty good at spelling Gulion. All right. Their bodies draw together and intertwine to form the grip, ending in a knot for the pummel. The serpents have been dipped in gold. They once had tiny gems for eyes, but it appears now but they have fell out before the sword found its way here. And of course, also the 72 gold pieces. But y'all could care less about that now that I talked about a sword. Like, what's up? It's gold. Give me the weapon. Hello? Everybody there?
Hello?
Are they in shock about the sword? Okay.
No, we're listening.
We're listening.
All right.
I'm waiting to examine the body.
All right, so now, okay, so we're done with that. So now we'll move on to the body. So you examine the body. It's also kind of near dung heap, and rising above the heap to its crown is like almost like a stone chair in which rests a full suit of full plate armor.
Look at the full plate I'm already wearing. Look at the full plate on the chair.
Yeah.
Now on
Mine's
the body,
better.
It seems that the body of the boy seems to be a young elf, like that would approximately be the same age that Lucius's son would have been. And then the other body seems to be that of a human male, and it's holding in its hand, it looks to be like a rod of cancel. Ooh, darn it!
That looks like a rod of cancellation.
You bitch! And I say that for all sexes. That is not male or female. That is just fully for both sexes. All right. But it was good. It's a rod of cancellation, but it actually seems to have also attached to this rod is like a chain, and it almost has like a stone, like a black stone that you've never seen attached to this chain. And it's like almost like a necklace that's hanging on the rod. But again, there's like this black stone attached to the chain. And that's all you can see. I'm
assuming this is all found in the giant pile of poo.
Well, no, that's found on the body. Roll me an investigation now, because that's what you could see from the distance and everything else as you got up close in the body. But roll investigation for y'all actually searching, whoever's going to be searching the body. I think.
Are you searching the body, Claudia?
Cutter asked me to.
All right.
will give. I wanted to give her inspiration before she rolled, but she
I was
rolled.
about to say,
so-
That's fine.
guidance.
You actually find a
Can
small.
I still get
parch-
those or no?
Yeah, you passed anyway though, so it's all good. But you actually have a small. You find a small parchment wrapped like inside a leather kind of like tubing, and there's a small piece of parchment. It appears to be inside the leather tubing. Obviously you can read common. It's kind of broken up, like it's begun to rot away from the dampness and everything. It's slowly the dampness has seeped in here from this parchment. But from what you could see, it seems to be some kind of ritual of protection or something.
Oh.
Shouldn't have told you that either. But you would have found that out. So Arcana passed. It looks like to be like, explaining a ritual of protection of some kind, but you don't have the full parchment. It doesn't say everything about the ritual. It just seems to be protection. That's all you can really get from it.
I'll
And
just sort of wave that in the general direction of Lucius.
I'm sorry. The sound just went out for a second there. I don't exactly hear what just happened. 1 second before here.
He found Claudia found a.
You found a scroll protection thing, but then I didn't hear after
No,
that.
it wasn't a scroll. It was a parchment describing a ritual of protection that it could put on someone, just like some form of a protection ritual. But the rest, the scroll is so degraded and broken up, you can't really see what was written before that.
Okay, how long has it been since they've been doing that? Because I was casting my ritual for looks like 1 minute, and I do have a question. It looks like I need to have a pearl worth at least 100 gold piece and an owl feather. How many of those would I have in my pockets in my magical components pouch?
I should be like rich and be like, you don't have any, you didn't buy any.
I mean, if the price is listed, they're not
You got
included
some,
in the
you got
component
some.
pouch.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like that. You got some components that do that identify.
Okay, so have I finished casting my ritual for this knife then? Or am I going to be
Once-
interrupted and I need to look at that?
Once everybody's done with their moves, that's when I'll say that the ritual's over. Did anybody else have to go? Claudia went. I think that was it. Yep. So Claudia, is there anything else you wanted to do, Yuri or Claudia?
Well, Yuri is doing 10 minutes of healing right now. So I think
Alright.
I'm doing 1 minute of investigating or ritual. She's doing a 10-minute ritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
not
Claudia-
gonna interrupt your ritual, but I am gonna leave the description of the ritual in your general vicinity in that dry room.
Okay.
The mage hand, like as it continues to dig, it does come across some other stuff, but they don't glow. You find 4 long swords, a spear, 9 daggers. Most of them seem to be rusted. One of the daggers is actually broken, like, where the tip is actually broken off. But yeah, a lot of them look like are rusted and everything else. Just older weapons and a spear.
Tony, what else did you say we found? Just so
You
I'm writing it
found-
down.
Okay, in
So
there
I-
you found 9, like basically rusty daggers. 1 is broke.
Yeah.
4 long swords and a spear.
And then what did Claudia find again? Just so I have it down.
Claudia found 72 gold pieces and a broadsword that glows with an orange-white hue that has a design of serpents worked into the hilt.
I thought that's what they found using the mage hand. I found the
And the full plate.
I found the full plate and the scroll and the
The
elf
rod.
boy.
Okay, I'm sorry. And the rod. That's right. And you also found the rod, the boy. All right. Because I mixed up and said it was a rod of cancellation. All right. But that's all the stuff, that y'all have found so far.
Whatever you do, you mean. It is simply a fancy stick.
Fancy stick.
And now Lucius will say that your spell goes off, so I can tell you what those things are. All right, the dagger is a +1 dagger, and then +2 versus creatures smaller than man size.
Ooh.
Okay. And then the sword is a +1 sword, +4 versus reptiles.
Does the dagger have a name?
What?
Do I know the dagger's name, or do I have to name it myself?
You can name it yourself. It doesn't have a name up here.
The dagger was a +1, and what was that one?
And +4 versus reptiles.
Okay.
And the rod?
The rod is a rod of cancellation, but like I said, underneath there was like a chain attached, like a necklace, and there's a stone, like a black stone with like etched kind of writing on it, but it's like a weird design. But it's attached like a necklace of some kind.
I'm gonna look at the Rod of Cancellation once I'm done with my healing spell.
And by the way, Lucius, your identify spell, the rock itself is like something you've never, it seems to emanate very powerful when you try to identify it, but you can't tell what it is. Even with the identify spell, there's something you just can't really tell other than it's emanating great power.
Okay, I explained that. I'm going to try to read that scroll, that fragmented thing, because I mean I am a lore master after all, so this would be something that really gets
give me a roll. Give me a roll.
Let me go ahead and see my thing. I have when you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know where from whom you can obtain it. Usually, this information comes from a library, scriptorium, university, or sage or other learned person. Your DM might rule that the knowledge you seek is secreted away. Understand? Okay, I'm not sure if that has anything to do with this or not. Right? Okay, yeah. When I attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, so I guess this would be a piece of lore.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Or is it just automatic?
It would be Arcana. Okay.
Can I look at the Rod of Cancellation and see if I understand the language on the stone?
Let me do Lucius's thing first. So you're looking at the scroll.
The scroll, and if there's language on the stone, I would see if I would recognize it as well. I speak Elvish, Draconic, Infernal, and Undercommon.
All right. First of all, when you do the scroll, you're amazed to find out the location is not of this world. There's no reading on Faerun. Just nothing. It comes from nowhere.
Fragment comes from nowhere. Okay. Let me go ahead.
It would all become clear one day.
Are you going to put this in our things, or do we need to write this in a note thing?
Oh, you could write that down, but it's
what that was for which one?
And now, who wanted to look at the stone? It was either you or Space. Both of y'all want to look at it, so I'll let y'all decide who wants to look at the stone.
So, by the way, Lucius, while you're sifting through all the magic goodies, your dead son's around the corner. It appears you don't care.
Oh my God.
I tried to protect you from the emotional toil, but I don't think you.
Oh,
oh Jesus. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Straight up said elf boy, but no one cared.
My son wouldn't be here.
Oh, he's here.
Not in this pile.
Walk around the corner. Never mind. Just pick up your magic items. You do not come from the same type of family bonds that I do, apparently.
Can I grab the corpse and just bring it to him?
Yeah, inspiration for picking up the corpse and bringing it to him.
I'm going to roll.
Jesus.
I'm going to. Do I need to roll an intelligence or an insight check or wisdom check to look and see the other creatures that are with them, and if they are, because I know the background of who took him and you know how many who might be with him, and they would be dead as well, I believe.
Do an insight for me real quick. It won't need to be very high. All right.
I rolled an 18.
You don't know how, but you get a feeling, from what you can see, there's the body of the human male in the robes described to you by... Hold on. Described to you by Navarra. And the boy is also, seems to be, even though the clothes are rotted, it seems to be the same description physically of your son as well. And even though the flesh is rotted and some other things as well, again, it seems to be very close to that description.
You don't believe it's yours?
Can I roll a medical check to see how long it's...
Just check if it has, see if it has a little cock. It's probably yours.
Oh,
Jeez. A little bit of sense.
All right, roll up the medical.
oh shit.
I don't know what Eric said.
I don't
All right.
understand what he said either, but...
You can't really determine with how long. You go to look, but you're not able to determine. They look like it's been a while though, which is strange because the disappearance, wasn't as long ago. It's strange that they've seen the rotted so fast.
I look back at and I said, and this stone and this fragment was found with the child.
It was a necklace, yes, a necklace with the stone on it.
Is there anybody? And I look and it's like, is there anybody else? Any other bodies and any other corpses here? Are there any other corpses?
Well, obviously the corpses of the people that already, the other victims of the Otiog that y'all went through and everything, some old...
I didn't go
rotted
through them. I
bones.
was told to avoid the room.
Oh, well, the other group members went through it. They searched the dung heaps and all that stuff.
So there is no sign of another powerful mage corpse here.
It appears to be that this is the only one. From what you see, you're seeing they fit the description of what you were told. Apparently, maybe he had this stone with him and this rod. Navarre had told you she needed you to go down there and...
His eyes already, like, they're already black, but his brow furrows and he goes, why would he leave a child here in this section with magical items? It doesn't make any sense unless it doesn't make sense at all. There's no sense in this. It doesn't gain him power unless his body's here as well. And he was
Well,
just
his body was there. It was the kid and,
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The father, well, not his father, you're the father, but
Right.
the
other guy.
husband, it was a human male. So she had, it was a human, but that was...
Then Recon, and he goes, well, it wasn't meant to be. They'll find solace in hate with miracle. And then he puts his hand on his chest. And he puts his dagger of small slaying and sheaths it inside of his robe. And he goes, well, we need to find out what this is about, but it looks like this is as far as we need to go in here. Let's go back to the surface.
As a sign of respect, I would close the eyes of the boy on the body.
Here,
As a sign of respect.
All right. You get an inspiration for that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll ease this along by singing. Amazing grace, how sweet.
And then I cast Fireball to light him up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. No methane explodes this time. Just the body. Like me. And then you have it goes into bagpipes like Star Trek 2.
Put him in the cesspool and light it up.
Meanwhile, in the background of this heartfelt scene, Claudia is helping Yuri just rip the plate mail off the cord.
Give me that shit.
I'm taking
I
would clean it off the best I can before like putting it in a bag and taking it, because I'm not going to put that on until it smells 10 times better than it does now.
They're definitely going to want to bring it, shine it up a little, probably. All right. So what do y'all want to travel back to the surface, or what do y'all want to do at this point? You know, you found out what happened to Lucia's son. You got Navarra. She's waiting by the by the swampy area that's right in front of she said by the swampy area in front of the mountains. She's waiting for you there to get news of hopefully you rescued her son.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're bringing him back, right?
Well,
It's gonna be.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I was a mother, I would want somebody to bring my dead child back to me. So
I look at are there any kind of tarps or anything on the ground?
Yeah, there's old tarps that had been when they used to have shipping and stuff, or the city would bring in shipping containers and people would throw it down here. There's some tarps.
I'll go ahead and start wrapping the body up and use some of my hempen rope to tie it together.
All right. So you take a few moments and you're able to. I'm not gonna make you roll. You're able to successfully put the body together and everything else.
I look quite somber, and I just take care and begin to wrap it up and I'm not sure what the Thayan ritual would be, but I start just saying or to hum maybe the elves in the group would probably know it perhaps, but this is more of an Eastern type of thing, and it's more like the words were in Elvish would be what is dead is not always dead. With the right words, live long and without decay. Know the right words, spend enough time, and you will live forever in this world and the next.
Oh. All right.
And the worst part is we don't have anyone to avenge against because they're already dead.
At least we killed them.
Sometimes there's not always a happy ending.
That's the truth of it.
Sometimes this is the evil party, man. What did you expect? Rainbows and unicorns?
Well, more like tortured rainbows and unicorns, but it's okay.
All right. So where are we heading to, guys? Yeah, where are we heading to?
We're gonna grab the stuff and go to the surface, including the child.
Agreed.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break then for a few minutes here because I have to set up you're heading, I assume, to Navarra to communicate. Yeah. So let me go ahead and set that up while y'all take a break. Eric, if you want to talk about cool stuff, feel free.
Yep. Cool. All right. So make sure that I'm still on audio.
Make sure everybody mute your microphone before you leave.
Cool. Right on. So so by the way, we're aware that the vast majority of our viewers watch on rewatches. So just want to say thanks and hi. And if you guys ever do want to watch us live, the best way to keep track of us is following us on Twitch. Although alternately, you can also follow us on the Nerd Botchery Facebook page. And but either way, we appreciate you guys watching. We'd love to hear any feedback that you have about the show, stuff, particularly things that you like, in that we can give you more of that, but also want to know how we can improve. So far as what's going on in the future, Tony mentioned a few things at the top of the show. We do have a big game coming up sometime in early next year. It is part 2 of a slow running campaign that Tony's started, which has an undead horde. This is actually called Rise of the Undead Hordes. And Stefan Picorni, founder of Dwarven Forge, is in it with his girlfriend Anne. And additionally, we're gonna have Luke Gygax come. Josh will be joining us as a player, and I'm pretty sure that Amy, who used to, well, she's will hopefully be back, would play Helen Back. That she will be doing the voiceover of a villain NPC, I believe. So we'll be announcing that. That's gonna have a lot of prizes and things. And again, that's just a good reason to follow us on Twitch or on our Facebook group, so you know when that stuff's happening. We're gonna have a lot of giveaways with that, including a what should be a huge offering from Reaper Mini. The details I don't want to give right now because I'm not 100% sure, but there will be stuff. There will also be Dwarven Forge gift certificate, other stuff. So it'll be cool. What else? So we do have a painting show coming up pretty soon with my buddy Jay. We're going to be completely Reaper focused because we love Reaper Minis. I just got a huge box of them today. I'll be painting sometime next year as well. I'm going to be running a first edition campaign. It's going to be hopefully different than most of the games you guys have seen and played. It's going to have, of course, the old system style. It's going to be more lethal, but it's going to have hopefully a lot of twists and turns that you guys might not normally get in a weekly show, because I've been pre-planning this one for a while. And what else? I feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk about. But again, we appreciate you guys as to what's going on. I guess two other things I could mention, since we're still waiting for everyone on their break. One is Patreon, right? So if you check out our Nerdbotchery Patreon, you'll see we have tiers all the way from $1 a month, which is just something that tells Tony he's doing a good job, and JCU does all the production stuff in the background, all the way up to, I believe, $50, where you can even come as a guest in some of these regular games. There's lots of stuff in the middle, from DM Zoom meetings to chatting with the cast and all kinds of other stuff. Just check out those tiers. And it's, I believe it's patreon.com/nerdbotchery. I apologize if I'm not 100% sure there. And then also Reaper Mini. So if you go to reapermini.com /?nerd, again, that's /?nerd. And when you go through that link and you buy Reaper Minis, what that does is it allows us to give you more gift certificates. Unfortunately, it does not give you guys a discount, but that means in future shows, not necessarily just special ones, we can have giveaways. So please consider that if you're going to buy Reaper Minis. Again, blah, blah, I'm talking way too much at this point. So I will see you guys in a couple minutes when everyone reconvenes. Thank you.
Alrighty. Hello? Anybody here, or is it just me? Okay. How
We
you
just
doing?
have Yuri and me right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just muted at the moment.
I'm here too.
Alright.
Oh,
What
okay.
do y'all think? What do y'all think of that nature setup right there?
I like it.
That's nice.
And I did a little build there for you. It looks better on camera. Not that the angle right there looks okay. The one just showing y'all, but that far away angle looked really good. It looked better on camera than it does here in person. It looks like really like a little forest with rocks in it. That was pretty neat. I'm gonna go run real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll start up when everybody gets here. Is there any questions, stream? Anybody got some questions or anything like that? Probably not. Okay, I'll be right back.
My niece loves when we do stream. That was her on stream earlier because she's always coming in here when I do that. Can I say the one thing about this party is the fact that Aneja can vouch for this. We don't really use any this is the only party that I know that uses buff spells because we don't really use that in my other party. We just like to die.
Just like to die.
We like to die.
Who doesn't like doing things the hard way?
Oh, well, trust. Oh, you mean like the Tuesday group?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it can't sometimes because I'm up in the front in that one, so you can't blame me. I can't help y'all because my character is an abomination.
We try to use bless spells.
We tried to use Bane.
Well, that too.
And Tony just saved from everything. He was like, yeah, no.
Bless didn't do much last fight except help Lucius succeed one death save.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of support spells now.
I was born to die.
Oh man.
I still remember that first battle.
That should be a tattoo for you.
I still remember that battle too.
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
Born to die. Jesus Christ, that's not exactly a good thing.
Hey man, some people just embrace death, man.
It's actually a real Greek symbol of Hades.
Oh really?
Inside of a special type of hexagram that I designed, or I didn't design it, but I put those two
Really
symbols
cool.
together. Yeah.
It is.
I figured, the hexagram is kind of like, usually a hex or a trap, and then Hades. So I figured, yeah, the symbols together with the Hades symbol in the middle makes sense.
You know what you should do, Josh,
Great symbols.
to make your preps time faster is you should just get a tattoo of that.
Yeah. That's great. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a picture of it on a piece of paper and cut it out and then place it over my chest and use just use spray or liquid to imprint it on to go out faster, but I just haven't had time to do that.
Nice. All right, Tony, I think we're ready.
I definitely don't. I'm not getting a tattoo, Eric.
I know. I was joking, my brother.
But I mean, it would be badass. I mean, the actual symbol would be really, really cool looking.
I'm pretty sure that would hurt though. Considering it's your chest, that would hurt. Just saying.
There's what beauty comes without pain.
That's true.
I mean,
Yes.
Claudia says it best.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was awesome. Tony, we're ready, buddy.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I thought I was saying okay. Darn it. All right, so y'all return to the surface. You've got obviously your little hall of treasure there, your sword, your dagger, and you've got, the necklace with the rock, this rock attached that you can't understand what it is. So who's carrying? Who's
I'm
carrying
sorry.
the necklace, by the way?
I am.
Is it still is it in a language that any of us understand?
I was about to say.
I don't know where I was going with that sentence.
It's nothing that any of you have recognized before.
Really? Not even-
Something new and unusual.
I would probably hold on to it myself, being that I'm a power-hungry wizard that likes unknown lore.
Okay.
I'll probably hold it like my precious.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna hold it. You're gonna put it on or anything?
I'm not gonna put it on. No, I'm not stupid.
All right. So you have the necklace. So Lucius holds that, and you all make the journey. It's pretty much uneventful. You know, things go well. You make it to the location that Navaria had said to meet. In the kind of like in the swampy undergrowth right before the mountains. So as you get into this area, you see patches of growth of grass, but it's slowly turning into like a more rocky environment. And there is right next to you, you can't see it on screen right now, but right next to you, there's also a small river that runs right through here, and it's cutting through the mountains. So there's like this river that was right next to you that you crossed to get over here. And now you've reached the spot, and there's this small kind of like, it's not even like a house. It's more like a little tent-like structure. And you see Navaria is out there already. She's, looks like she's tending to some crops that are growing out front. She's got a few mushrooms that she's clipping that she can probably cut for later. And what do you want to do? She's not even turned to you at this point. She's turned around, just digging into the stuff.
I turn to the party. I say,
Go ahead.
give me a moment. I will do this alone.
Okay.
And I pick up the child that's wrapped up in a smelly ass tarp. And I hold it out in both arms and carry it over to her
Where's the computer?
like some stinky romance novel where my robe is open, my chest is splayed out or displayed, and carrying this body bag.
Oh, body bag. Damn, that's some harsh shit, bro.
Yeah, just trying to give you all visuals as I come in. My hair is blowing in the wind, and
So you're like Fabio? Is that what fake Fabio? Yeah, that's what you're trying to be?
but carrying a body bag
Yeah, just
and
put
a
your
big
hands-
ass.
If
A little
Fabio
bit
was an
stronger than
Undertaker,
Fabio.
And I
Body
go,
bag. Oh, Jesus.
So,
Oh man.
so
and I
do you-
go, Navara.
Lucius. Oh, she's startled, because she didn't realize anybody was there, and she turns around, and at first her face is a expression of like happiness, but with the happiness there's like a lupine satisfaction, like that, right? And she but at the and then she sees the body and she's like, oh no, what happened, Lucius?
He did not complete the spell. They were ambushed by monsters in the sewers. I found their carcass.
Yes, that's truly terrible. Did you find the stone?
What is this stone?
Did you find it? There was a stone. He stole it from me when he left, and he took our son, and he said he was going to kill him, and he took the stone, but I need it back. It was so close to me. It was something our son had found outside and in a garden, and said it would remind him of mommy. May I?
so do I hear any of this? I have a 15 passive perception.
I think we went away from you, didn't we?
I have a 15 passive perception, so I'm not close to you, but if I hear this, let me know.
We'll let Lucius decide. Lucius,
I think it was like one of those funeral settings where I go into the funeral procession and the outdoor funeral procession, and you guys are standing on the road, watching, being like somber,
we're like up over by some trees, looking at you.
Exactly, looking at you
like in every other movie ever.
Exactly. Yes, that's what. Imagine that.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So can Eric hear you then?
Probably not. I mean, unless he could read lips and stuff.
All right. So she asked.
He's too busy.
The stone, it is the last thing that will remind me of our son, Lucius. Can I have it?
I need you to tell me something and be honest with
Anything.
me.
I love you so much. We're going to be so happy together.
What is this stone exactly? Where did he find it in the garden?
Oh, some silly rock he must have found down by the river. He always took it everywhere with him and made a necklace out of it for me. I can't wait to put it on again. It just makes me feel so close to him. And now that he's gone,
It made you feel close to him when he was alive as well?
Yes, it was something he made for Mommy. He said if he always wanted Mommy to wear it. May I have it, Lucius? You can keep everything else. I told you there'd be a lot of treasure down there. I just need the stone. And of course, our child is as well. I want to see him too. But first, the stone.
Well, the stone was missing. It's perhaps inside the child.
What?
I think that bastard, he must have in some kind of ritual put it inside the child.
Inside the body?
Yes.
It should have been attached to a necklace, though. It wasn't attached to a necklace? Attached to a rod? And she looks kind of agitated at this, a little, starting to look somewhat agitated.
No, it was not. I saw no rod, but I did detect with my own magical skills that there was
Give me a deception roll.
Some magic within him.
While he's doing that, will we see her becoming like more distressed?
From what Lucius has said, that you're far enough away that this is a private moment for him. So
for him to not
you can probably see if she's distressed, but who wouldn't be seeing their dead kid?
That's true.
I'd say you're probably about 30 or 40 feet away at this point. That's what I would think would be a reasonable distance, a movement, a one round movement distance.
I rolled a 17.
All right. All right. And now his charisma. I'm just going to do a charisma roll to see if I beat it. All right. So you're able. She looks at you. Unbelievable. Where's the body?
And I'm holding the body, actually. Then I say, do you really want to defile the body of our child?
She's like, oh, that's... She looks at you kind of strange, like she was about to do it. And she goes, oh, well, he would want Mommy to have that stone after all. And we wouldn't want him to be upset or unhappy wherever he is now, right? Because we love him so much. And just as much as I love you. And she puts her hand on your shoulder and begins rubbing it. I love you so much, Lucius. I don't know what that was. All right.
Lucius hears a shout
telling him to hurry
Lucius
up.
hears a shout in the forest. Maybe I think Cutter's egging him on. Give her the body already. We're on a time frame here.
So she looks at the body. She rips it open and begins. She takes out a dagger from her. Where do you think?
So we see this then. We see her take the knife out, a dagger out, and start stabbing her dead child.
I'm gonna wait until she takes it out and wants to picks it up to put it around, and then I'm gonna pull out the dagger of small slaying, and I'm gonna put it to her throat before she's able to slam the dagger down to the chest of the child.
All
and
right.
I put it to her throat. And I say, now, Navarra, tell me, what exactly is this stone to you that you would defile the corpse of our child?
And at that, she looks at you, she goes, shoot. Her face goes to from the sweetness, kind of to utter disgust. You fool! Do you know what you've done? Do you know? And at that moment, out of a tunnel, there's a green light, you're right, and a woman in a black cape walks out, and she has raven black hair and green eyes, and she says, Navarra, you failed me, and you failed my master. No, and Navarra, no, I'll get the stone, I swear. You know what the price was. You've made the deal. No, you lied. Please, don't. And at that moment, like a beam comes out of her.
Counterspell.
All right. So you want to save Navarre? Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to save her too. I'm going to attack this creature, whatever it is.
I will counterspell the shit out of that.
Wait, hold on. So I'll let you do. We won't even roll. The counter spells goes off, and you're able to save Navarre. I'll let you to save her, right? But as you do that thing, she goes, oh. She looks at you guys and she says, I was just going to kill her and take the stone from my master. But now, since the little meat puppets have interfered, I suppose it could be time for a meal. And at that point, she begins, you see her the water itself, you see like around her begin to all the swamp area get even more stagnant, and a smell comes up. And she begins to form. Her body grows long. Her hands turn into claws. Her arms extend. A tail comes out of her. And as she grows, she becomes this large creature that flies. And it goes, hold on, you have to wait to see it.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, is this Navarra or is this the other one?
This is some hag or some kind of woman with raven black hair.
Okay.
It's none of those things. It's way worse.
It's
Jesus.
And as you do that, you notice, hold on, let me get the camera angle.
Oh man, I wish we could have took a rest before we came.
I know.
Yeah, I have one spell left in the level 1 spell.
Well, I'll probably just give y'all that you had 2 days travel journey, so you got a full rest. We're gonna say that because perfect. You're gonna need it in just a moment.
Okay, 1 second. I need to roll for my disease then. You said a 2 days journey?
Yeah, we definitely rested if it's 2 days.
That means I would have put on the plate at that point.
This is going to be a great shot for y'all too. The last shot of the show above this rock. Let me. See if I can get Yuri in there too. Here, I'll put Yuri right here so we can get Yuri in the shot as well.
My first turn is just going to run straight to this goddamn thing.
Oh, good luck on that because it's up on top of a high peak rock. So
I can fly.
And this is what it transforms, and in front of you, it's something that you all don't even need to do an arcana or an investigation to know. Before your eyes, transformed into its true form, is a black dragon.
Great.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great. Tier 2.
Yeah.
We're already facing a black dragon.
Let me get another.
Christ.
And this black dragon, just to let you all know, technically this thing is to scale. So the minis are actually right the way they should look if it was here's another transition shot. There you go. Woo!
I said we just give the stone and just walk away.
No.
What do you mean no? You want to die?
Get your smites ready, Yuri. We can take it.
We're fine. Exactly, that's the point. We'll be fine. It's not like we're gonna die.
Okay.
See, I'm at least optimistic. My characters have died way too many times for me just to be not optimistic.
All right. So this thing is perched up now, and it's like you felt so. And she speaks. You felt so confident, my little meat snacks. Tell me. Do you feel so confident now, or are you ready to give me that stone? Or should I just kill you and take it? Or have you and then kill you no matter what?
If you'd like to see the stone again, it's not here with us, but we do know where it is. We did find it.
All right. So we'll have to wait, though. We're going to have to wait to see how this turns out.
Starting next time with the cliffhanger.
Starting next time. Maybe the dragon will believe you, but it's a black dragon, which known to be uncommonly cruel. So, maybe she'll just kill you just because you've aggravated her. I don't know. Either which way, y'all are going to have a very, very hard battle that's going to be played the way Rich plays, which means I'm going to be doing some cruel things with this. And I hope you all like that Black Dragon mini.
That was amazing.
Yeah. That is incredible. I'm going to share a picture of the screen right now. I just took a screenshot. That's incredible.
It's not even a mini at this point. It's a statue. All right. So, guys, hopefully everybody enjoyed this show. Next episode, the Evil Team is going to be a dragon battle. And we're going to see what happens. Maybe they'll not have a dragon battle. Maybe they'll convince the black dragon to be peaceful.
Oh, great. So that means that I have to talk him out of us killing us. Great.
Because if there's one thing black dragons are known for, it's treating other life forms with respect, caring, and equality. So, we'll definitely be interested in seeing that. So hopefully everybody had a good time. We are going to get on out of here for tonight. And see you all later. And don't forget to follow us. If you haven't followed, give us a follow on Facebook or on Twitter or on Twitch or on YouTube, wherever you're watching this at. And as always, if you're interested in playing with us or anything like that, you can always look at our Patreon page that has all types of tier levels that you can, one even has where you get to play with us once a month. So there's a lot of good stuff up there. Go ahead and take a look at it. And yeah. Hope you have a good time, and we'll see you next Saturday for the good team, and they're about to go through hell themselves. So I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. I gotta go shut it down. Bye-bye. And let's shut it down. Put that beautiful one more transition to dragon shot. One wide view. And we are out of here!
Yay!